Well, hello there. Welcome to another episode of the Tabletop Trio Podcast. I'm Bob.
I'm Joe all the way over here.
And I'm Graham.
And as you can see, a little different setup for us tonight. I don't even know where the camera is, by the way, with these new lights.
Oh, it's somewhere.
That's the key, Bob. Pretend it's not there.
Yeah. Well, I'm so used to like looking at the camera and like, hey, we got a great show for you. I literally can't see anything past these lights.
So bright.
But we have an awesome show for you guys. We have Tyler and Kyle from the Full Slice Podcast on with us again.
What's up, boys?
Hello, thank you for having us back. So
Thank
happy.
you for joining us.
Yeah,
This
so
is gonna
excited.
be
Thanks for having us.
So much fun. We're
Hell yeah.
recapping the Philly Hot Sauce Festival.
Yes.
And Kyle, first of all, I have to say, fantastic job.
Thank you.
You and John did such a great job putting everything
Thank
together. It was an absolute blast.
Thank you.
And
it was exhausting.
you had a huge role in getting the judges together.
That was fun.
Also, your debut in putting that all together for the first time on your own, pretty much, right?
Wild.
I mean, and not
Yeah.
on your own, but you took the reins for the first time with this whole organizing thing, didn't you?
Yeah, so John deserves to have a position in the judging. Like a position meaning his sauces should be highlighted. He shouldn't be over there. He should be with everyone else.
White House Station. Yeah.
White House Station
Yeah.
Sauce Co. Yeah. Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, getting weak at the creek and Chimney Creek beer. So he said, "Do you want to handle the judging this year?" And I said, "Sure." What happens? Like, what entails to it? He goes, "It's basically we come up with the categories and basically you curate the judges." Meaning, like, I figure out who. So I sent out a blanket DM to a few of the people that I thought should do it. And I was lucky enough, like Hot Sauce Sensei came up from Georgia. That guy turned out to be sick,
awesome.
dude.
He was so cool.
Very, very like nerd level in a good way. Like, this has notes of tamarind, and like so good. Like, I learned
knowledge
so
blew
much
me
from that
away.
guy.
It
Yeah,
was
dude,
insane.
unbelievable. The guy that guy belonged there more than anybody.
Yes.
But, and then the Heat Source podcast, which I feel they are the number one resource in hot sauce podcasts. Like, those are the dudes, if you want to learn about a sauce and they talk about it, you're going to learn everything.
Yeah.
I've done their show 4 times, I think, and every time I go away, like, I learned something. You know what I mean? Like, it was, they're just, and Matt came out. He flew in from Wisconsin, or Michigan, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's where he's from.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he came in, rented a car, got a hotel, like, just totally dived in,
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was really cool. It was a nice time. And I called Joe because you got Tabletop. I wanted all 3 of you guys to be involved in it because you have been so pivotal at these events, and you have literally been hoisting up the podcasting role the past few events because Tyler had his daughter Haley. Congratulations to Tyler.
Yay,
My
thank
niece
you.
Haley, very beautiful.
Where's my coffee?
Lot of babies. Very dad role here. He's doing a good job, killing it. Uncle Kyle is a mile away, so I'm
Poop
seeing
all
her a
over my
lot.
hands.
But I called Joe and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to Atlantis or wherever the fuck you went." And, or where he went to like Armenia or Argentina. What was it?
Armenia.
Armenia. Yeah. He went to Armenia.
I wanted to hear you name a bunch of countries with A's.
Argentina, yeah. Atlanta. Like,
Atlanta.
he went to Atlanta. You're in Georgia, dude. He's where Hot Sauce Sensei came from.
Full of southern accents, Adderley.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So, I asked
Bless your
Joe. I asked Joe. I'll be honest. I asked Joe before you guys because Joe. We always do it here. Joe always puts up the food. He's always got the beer and all this other interesting stuff. I was like, I want you to be. I asked Joe first. Like, literally, I said I want Joe to do it.
Yeah.
But I told Joe I'm going to ask the other tabletop guys too. It's not a Joe exclusive thing. I just wanted to be first because, like, you're the head of the.
You're not as special as you think you are.
No.
You got to cool it down.
No.
You gotta knock that ego down just a little bit.
No, because Joe, I respect Joe. You've done a lot, and you've been very helpful. Like, and I like Joe. I like you a lot, and I like you guys
he
too.
doesn't like us.
No,
Yeah, what he's saying is you guys suck.
Joe. No,
You're bad at this, man.
I don't even fucking know you.
that's not where I was going with this at all. But I'm saying, like, I've been thinking since Boston, I want Tabletop to do judging. And I just felt it was respectful to ask Joe and then go you guys. But we had Graham, we had Bob, we had Eric from the Hop Sauce podcast, which is a great up-and-coming podcast. They do a lot of reviews on food and podcasts and beer
he was
on
great.
YouTube. Super nice guy. He actually has an extensive background on IMDb working on movies, and we're going to dive deeper into the world of Eric. So stay tuned for that. Well, I'm going to see if we can maybe do something all together with him. That dude is an onion. There are layers there we do not know about. So anyway, Eric did it. Bob did it. Graham did it. Kylie Moore was one of our judges. First female judge we've ever brought on board because of how passionate she is. She always talks about White House Station, and I'm always just like, we got to get her, to come to the festivals. I said, you know what? I'll ask her. We had Hot Sauce Sensei. We had Matt from the Heat Source podcast. We had Chris Busone. How cool is Chris? Come on.
Oh, I love Chris.
Come on. The coolest dude. Coolest dude. Chris, Captain Cooks Food on Instagram, one of my good food buddies, collaborator. I bounced so many ideas off of him on the back end, and he gives me a lot of good feedback. And we had my friend Brian come in. He cooks for the firehouse that he works at. He's a Trenton firefighter, very knowledgeable.
He was awesome.
Awesome fire.
he was
and
really
especially
cool.
on our side of the table, because it was me, Kylie, and him.
Yes.
And we're sitting there like comparing notes. He's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, God, this is so much.
But see, like,
he was like dying halfway through.
All
and
the
he's like,
judges
oh, okay.
made it through, though, which is really
Wow,
We
that's
got
enough,
he
of
did.
a, that's enough of a feat right there, man.
everyone made it through, and the cool thing, the reason I brought Ryan on, because he was kind of like our variable. Like he was the like average Joe, like not amateur chef, but like he was the like knock around guy, like have this out in the garage drinking beer kind of guy. Like he was the flat line for is it hot. Yeah. Like he was so good, dude. It worked out. The judging wound up being really fun. I
it was
enjoyed
a blast.
it.
I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
What I liked about just a little comment from the judging was when I sat in with you guys at the festival, and Kylie was telling us about like the notes and stuff.
Oh my God.
She was saying, she was
Her
like,
notes
yum,
were
yum, yum, yum,
phenomenal.
yum.
Her
Phenomenal.
notes were the best.
And then she saw one that was like very garlic forward or something like that. And she's like, yum, yum. I wrote yum, yum,
One
yum,
of her
yum,
notes
yum.
one of her notes was, I don't want cinnamon on my hot dog.
That's a note. That's it.
That was enough.
That's it.
Dude, she killed it though. She did good. We talked about. I called in on the show.
I love that.
I called in on her show, and she referenced it, and then I posted it and tagged her. And one of them would be like, yum, yum, with love on eggs. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah.
I have her sheet to reference, but it's just that's
great.
what we needed, though. I'll
that.
tell you what. If you look at Hot Sauce Sensei's judging sheet, he's like, notes of this, heat level this out of
notes.
this, notes of this, a back end heat of this, front of the tongue, back of the, like, dude, it looked like Gordon Ramsay filled this thing out. And then you go to guys like, I will not eat green eggs and ham. Like, it was like such a big difference, you know what I mean? So it was a good time, and I really appreciate Bob and Graham. I appreciate you guys doing the judging. It was awesome to finally get you guys a little bit deeper into the involvement of the show, the back end stuff, rather than like, hey, let's podcast. It was cool to be like, hey, let's do this.
Let's actually do this whole thing.
So I would like to say we're going to touch on Saucetoberfest and what that is. If you're able to come to that, that will be your judging debut if you're down.
Yes.
So here we go. All right.
There we go. Dial.
So there we go. Joe's on. And you guys as well. Whoever wants to do it, we're going to do it.
So I was in Armenia, and I was trying to...
Armenia? It sounds like
yeah.
a Comic-Con or something.
and I was like, oh,
By the way, we're outside. If you hear
Yeah.
planes flying by, we're doing this outside if you couldn't hear already.
Sorry,
That's a nice
so
looking
rude.
plane.
So I was in Armenia, and I was like, oh, I'm going to grab hot sauce, like, for the show. I'll bring back, like, Armenian hot sauce. We go to order, like, a regular soup. I think it was like a tom yum soup, which is coconut.
Yeah.
A little bit of spice, nothing
Love
crazy.
Tom Yum soup.
Guy goes, be careful, really spicy. And my wife goes, huh? Like, really spicy? She's like, really spicy. So she gets it. She takes one soupful. She's like, there's no spice at all. And
Really?
I was like, oh no, Armenia is mayonnaise is spicy, people.
Dude, that's
My country.
I'll tell you what, though.
me.
I'll tell you what.
Tyler's like, I might be Armenian.
Yeah. Tyler's fucking...
I don't have enough hair. I know that for a fact.
Is this schnitzel spicy?
I have 6 hairs on my chest. I'm not Armenian. That's for damn sure. How are they so hairy and they can't tolerate spice?
I'll take that over.
not fair.
When you go to Thai restaurants and they're like, "Oh, it's 3 peppers out of 5." You eat it. It's like, what is in this? 80 Reaper. Like, oh fuck.
When
you ask for
I don't trust the Indian guys at work.
No.
Because
no, you
they're
can't
like,
trust
no, we got you the
God, out of
the
context,
basic.
this
It's-
sounds
it's-
so bad.
Yeah, don't clip this.
Just that?
I don't trust the guys at
clip it
work.
down.
Oh no!
Oh
I
no.
don't trust them at all.
With food.
They gave me
my God.
they gave me this little
We did fucking canceled here, boys. Jesus Christ.
they gave me this little
We made it like
stuffed,
10 minutes.
like a fry, like our equivalent of like a wonton.
We've been on for 10 minutes. We touched like 6 of the 7 continents.
Yeah. So they gave me it, and
I like how
they
you
were
said
like, no
our
spicy, no spicy
equivalent.
at all.
And you tried it, and what happened?
One bite, I was like, what the fuck do
I
you
don't
mean
think
not
wontons-
spicy? What do you constitute as spicy? My tongue burns, my eyes are watering.
What kind of peppers they play around with over there?
All of it, apparently.
Really?
It was bad.
They have like so
The
in
white, hot,
Armenia you
intense
probably
Was it
dealt
a good
with.
taste or was it just bad?
No, it was just, what taste? It was spicy.
Did you try anything with Aleppo peppers in it over there? Because that's like
I actually bought
dude
back-
Aleppo. That is to unlock a world of
It
flavor.
is my favorite pepper.
It's unbelievable.
I told you, it's my favorite. I've been trying to make a hot sauce out of it. The problem is it's smoky with a little bit of spice.
hard
it's like
to
a
get,
red,
too.
Yeah, it's a red pepper plus paprika.
I have seeds if you want
that's
to grow them
weird.
next season.
I wanted to get seeds over there, but I couldn't find
got
them.
'em. I
But
have 'em.
they gave me. I have ground Aleppo pepper.
Okay.
I have ground chilies. I bought back. I went to a market over there.
So
and
how would you
I went to
explain
the
an
spices.
Aleppo pepper to somebody that hasn't had? It's almost like a.
It's paprika plus bell pepper.
It's a smoky Szechuan pepper, I would say. Kind
It's,
of.
it's it's like paprika
Yeah.
plus crushed red pepper.
It's good. It's very good.
Do you know what a Szechuan pepper tastes like?
Yeah, you've had
I've never-
Szechuan. If you had
Me
General
freaking
Tso.
yeah.
Yeah, Aleppo pepper.
They've tried said
It's like
pepper.
you have to keep referencing something until I get there. So you got Aleppo pepper tastes like a Szechuan, but what does a Szechuan pepper taste
It's
like?
just paprika and
And-
crushed red pepper.
For
And paprika
those-
tastes like.
Have you not? It's
I'm
on
just
evidence.
kidding.
No, no.
Just kidding. It's the
I know you don't
paprika
like
taste of
spice,
Germany.
but Jesus Christ.
Salt and pepper had a baby and it was paprika. That's all I know about paprika from
For-
Blue's Clues.
For those that are tuning in that don't know, that for those that are
just learned
tuning
this
in,
with his daughter.
for those that are tuning in that don't understand Tyler's heat tolerance, if I eat a jalapeno and breathe on him, he has to go to the hospital.
Okay, not entirely true. I get a bad rap about that. I like buffalo sauce. That's mild.
That's good.
That's
good.
not bad.
That's good. That's better than it
It's
was.
better than a lot of people.
I just I don't enjoy the heat out of nowhere. A lot of people like it for the extra kick. I literally just care way more about flavor than I do about the sting.
That's
And
why
that-
I've
that's
been.
not a-
That's why I've been really
Sue
enjoying
me.
the hot sauce guys.
Right.
Like
Yes.
going to because they're not about. The
They're not
heat.
about the heat.
Yes.
No.
That's why I,
Exactly.
Originally, like people are like, "Oh, you like hot sauce? Here's Frank's," and I'm like, "This is I don't like this. This is shit. It doesn't taste good."
Yeah,
why-
see,
I
Garbage
don't-
sauce.
Yeah, I'm like, this is disgusting. And then we started doing the show with you guys, and I tasted hot sauces. I was like, oh my god, what?
I like hot
you
sauce.
were-
Made by a
good.
sommelier.
Yeah.
Then you actually get some
Fantastic point of view.
nothing that burns my ass
So the
as it
reason
passes.
the reason we're all here tonight is after the Philadelphia hot sauce show, we had a couple ideas, and we wanted to, share them. And normally we'll do the shows, and Joe will cook something. Since Joe wasn't here, it was up to Graham and I to come up with the menu.
Yeah.
We have a menu.
Yes.
But
did
we
a decent job.
figured we will do this a la Chopped from Food Network.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give you a basket.
Yes, chef.
We're going to
sir.
tell you what is in it
Thank you, chef.
as
And
you
then
pull
it's
things out,
It's going to be like curling and go.
and you're going to make something. So,
Guys, grocery games.
let's hand Joe the blue bag here first.
So while you
Ooh.
shuffle, so normally what you do at the festival is you'll pick something out that's new and different and make a meal around it.
Yeah, usually when I go to the hot sauce,
You're going to have a lot more in the bag than what you're actually going to need.
So this time they pick the sauce
So normally,
and
yeah,
went with
I,
it. Is that
I
what
go to the
happened?
hot sauce
Yeah,
show.
okay.
I taste a bunch of stuff. I take an Adderall. I really focus in, and then I come up with an idea of like, oh my
I didn't
god,
know you were an Addy Daddy. I like that.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, he needs it.
Yeah,
really?
I
Bad.
I remember I talked to you about about ADHD medications.
yeah, it's needed. All right, so we have flour tortillas. I think I see where this is going. Avocados, the thing that
Avocado.
you don't like.
I do not like avocado.
Oh, the doctor just told me I need to have more avocado.
I'm gonna learn you today.
For the omegas?
Yeah, because that bad cholesterol.
More tortillas.
More tortillas.
Dude, I learned today that oysters are the highest
enough
nutrient
garlic.
food ever.
Garlic. No such
Yeah.
thing as too much garlic.
Jalapenos.
Better than liver.
More jalapenos.
I love
Green
oysters.
bell
Oysters
peppers,
are
my favorite bell
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Onions, the yellow variety.
Yeah.
Are
Versatile.
you trying to feed an army?
Tomatoes.
I was over planning.
No,
okay?
in Bob's defense,
I'm
it's
also
cheaper.
Italian.
It's
Roma
cheaper to buy the
tomatoes?
bag.
Yes, Roma tomatoes.
Sick.
Lemons.
Yes.
Okay.
We making
Yes.
cocktails.
Nice.
Maybe.
Limes. We are definitely making cocktails.
We are making
The
cocktails now.
citrus is so important.
And we've got cilantro.
Also so important. I love me some
and
cilantro.
a rogue
And
lemon.
apparently a lemon that fell out of the bag.
There's more lime and cilantro.
A
over
lemon
there
that's
as well.
escaping.
Wait.
Backdoor Joe.
He
Was that a
fully
good band name?
escaped.
Escaping Lemons?
So I like the citrus presence here, but
Yes.
I like that the heat level is capped at jalapeno so that Tyler can enjoy this.
No,
Right.
you know what I did the other day was I chopped up the
there's-
jalapeno and you put them in, you let them soak in the lime sauce for a while, and it's
and
good.
it kills
I like
the heat
it.
a little
So
bit.
now
They're great.
we have
They're great. You get the nice crunch from
The
them and the
mains
taste, but they're not you don't get the heat.
of our meal.
Oh, this is I didn't mean to talk about them. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
no, you're
This is
good.
this is the main ingredients
These are the
here?
main ingredients.
Okay.
Here, give me that. You
There
do the
are
mains.
4
Is this
main
the meat and
ingredients.
potatoes?
Right now we're just dealing with like the seasonings and
Yeah.
such.
That's the
accoutrement.
extra
The
stuff.
accoutrement.
This is
Exactly
the stuff that I put
accoutrement.
together and I actually worked on between last night and today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we have a
Flank steak?
Flank steak,
Yes.
already salted, peppered, seasoned.
We have
We
ground
have
beef.
2 things of
There we
ground
go.
beef in there.
85-15. 85-15.
Okay.
It's going to be the same thing.
85-15, good man.
good
Not
man.
too fatty.
Yeah.
We have
Lemon.
chicken breast in One Love Jerk Hut's the original jerk sauce.
There we
The
go.
fucking
Okay.
best.
I've never
There we
had
go.
that.
and it's not spicy. You
I've never
love
had that. I'm smelling what I'm smelling just from opening up that cooler, and I'm hungry, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
That
pop
is
this up and
the
smell.
bottom.
Those shrimp
Take a
are
little
going to need
finger
like
dab.
2
So,
minutes
do it
because
for the
they've chemically
podcast.
cooked
Come
with
on.
acid.
So that
Hell
shrimp
yeah.
I started
dab.
last night. It is currently marinating in
There we go. Dive
3 tablespoons of Heckler hot sauce,
in. Ooh, get another.
pineapple,
There we go, Daddy.
mango, or pineapple habanero.
I
3
was jerking off over there, dude.
Wait, hold on one second. So
I'm
that's
so glad there's a camera,
So, real
that
quick,
people
we
can
have-
check that I'm not.
3 tablespoons of Heckler hot sauce, pineapple habanero. We have 3 tablespoons of the Crumbly Kitchen mango pineapple habanero.
Good call.
Some garlic, lemon juice, some oregano in there, as well as a pinch of sea salt and hoisin sauce.
Did I see Harmacy?
Harmacy.
Harmacy's around.
Harmacy is that.
Harmless
That
is dancing.
is
Compound butter?
compound butter.
Get the fuck out of
Did
here.
you hot sauce the compound butter?
Yeah.
Good man.
Good man.
All
So the compound butter is
right.
just a regular stick of butter.
Bro.
Harmacy hot sauce is chi-chi sauce.
This is new to me.
And 2 cloves of garlic.
All right, so let me have the floor for a second.
Branding,
Joe.
everyone.
Joe.
Branding.
Yes.
Harmacy, he drove
Phenomenal.
he drove from Tennessee to the Philly Hot Sauce Festival with 5 sauces. Okay?
Really?
I bought all 5
Oh, yeah.
myself. Mm-hmm. And he took home the golden skillet from me. I'll tell you right now, that was the best sauce at Philly Hot Sauce Festival.
That is the chi-chi
Really?
sauce. It's a kimchi-inspired sauce.
Yes.
Okay, I was
And
going to
it's-
ask.
I had it with an
Fucking
omelet
delicious.
this morning.
Yeah.
Literally this morning.
Also in there, you see the long hot pepper
The new
version
John
of
This one I
John.
didn't-
The new
this one I
John
didn't
Dimon.
buy.
Oh, so is this the one that's like the spicy mayo they did or whatever?
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
as
but
spicy.
it's-
It's like
So
a
what we're
slick-
doing with that, I didn't get a chance to put it together, but I'm gonna save Joe the challenge. We're doing a bit of an aioli with our friends at Def Con Sauces.
Oh no, with the garlic.
They have an angry garlic,
Oh,
like powder
let's
salt
go.
kind of thing.
Spicy
You
garlic
took my
aioli?
advice.
And we're putting that together, and we're making that as an aioli.
A marron.
I have lettuce in case you need it, Joe.
yeah.
There we go.
I got the assist.
A lot of cheese.
A lot of shredded
Dude,
cheese.
that's the size of
Shredded cheese,
Tyler's
man.
daughter.
What did you say about my daughter
That's the
already?
size of Tyler's daughter.
Yeah,
Hold it like a
wait,
baby,
how many
Tyler.
pounds is that?
We'll say 3.
Oh,
2.
I
okay.
am
No,
not
she's
putting my
9.
address on
Oh,
camera,
okay.
so I will pass the sauces over.
Okay.
I don't know if our 4K is 4K enough.
So, Joe, before we started,
Thank you, Chef.
I put a silver bowl in there and I said, "Don't look in it." What do
Yeah.
you think's in there?
Baby heads. A spider.
I truly don't know.
Did you say
I'm
baby
assuming
heads?
some sort of vegetable because all the protein is here.
Okay. You're not wrong.
Maybe
you
cauliflower,
snort?
maybe broccoli. No,
I can't do that on camera.
Before you start, consensus. Should we tell him what the sauces are for?
I would tell him so that he can use them
Okay.
appropriately.
Yeah.
do you need
So-
all of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wait, how many's in there?
1,
lot.
2, 3, 4,
Wait,
5,
may I present the
6.
sauces to Joe?
Yeah,
or?
so,
Yeah, yeah.
so,
Wait, how
so
many's in
start
there?
pulling them out, and I will tell you
1,
what they're
2,
for.
3, 4,
Oh, there you go. There you
5,
go.
6 sauces, 3 powders.
Wow. Okay, and you
So
have to
that-
use them along with what's already been marinated and
Apparently.
stuff.
Come
Yes.
on now.
Wow.
So the first one that you pulled out, that is just a generic sauce to put on your
Tacos.
Yeah, to
that's
go right
gonna
up-
be table.
Taco hot
That's-
sauce.
Table
that
taco
is
sauce.
a table taco
That's
sauce.
The table sauce.
It's delicious.
We've got Crumbly Kitchen original sauce jalapeno.
Wonderful sauce.
That was for
You have the sheet, dog. You sent me a picture of it.
Joe. Actually,
No. I like
Joe
it
has
this way.
the sheet.
I'll figure it out.
That was originally for guac.
Okay. So this is the Crumbly Kitchen pineapple mango habanero.
That was used in the shrimp.
the shrimp.
The
Yes,
shrimp
yes.
marinade.
That's a good one.
The Heckler pineapple habanero.
Also in the
is
marinade.
delicious.
Yep.
Which Heckler is no stranger to the Tabletop Trio
Yes.
land.
Not
This
at
is
all.
Kick-Ass cilantro
That's
by
fire.
Earthquake.
Oh,
That is
Earthquaker.
amazing.
Very
Also,
good.
that is for your guac.
The guac, yes.
We have the not Joe Mama's sauce.
Sweet onion.
Salsa.
Yes.
That one,
Baja
Philly Fire.
Mojo. Baja
This
Mojo.
is Bonjo.
That one Philly Fire?
No, Bob.
Yeah,
That is
Baja
actually
Mojo.
to be put into a salsa.
Nacho Mama's Sweet Onion one, Philly Fire, the best
Yes.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy took home
not your
two
mama.
I
awards.
bought
ripped through
all of
whole-
his sauces.
Yeah,
I did
I
too.
ripped through a whole jar of that. It was bad. We have
It's really
Defcon
bad.
It was
sauces.
bad.
Malum, allium, evil garlic.
That is
for
going to go for the
All right,
aioli.
for
Real
what's in
quick.
the silver bowl.
Real quick, allium
that's right.
is the genus and like Latin term for the family that garlic and onion are in. That is a genius naming.
Ooh.
by the
Remember
way.
last year when I was
No,
on the podcast and I was making
I
that
thought it was
sound?
a-
It was like, allium.
I thought it was
Made me think of that.
a genus naming.
The allium.
Those little things you
turn upside
down.
Grown tubes.
Aluminium.
British aluminum. And then we have 2 spice beasts. I love their stuff.
They are for the ground beef, for
We
taco
have
beef.
Blackout and Power Max.
Oh yeah, we're mixing that
Alright.
together.
Yep, those are being mixed up and put in the taco beef.
In
Ground
this guy
beef.
stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
British vitamins.
You think you got enough to play around with there, Joe?
That's a lot.
I mean, not even play around. You have to use it.
You have
Is
to.
the-
Yeah,
is
I
the
have to.
challenge.
You
Said
have no
what
choice.
we're making
Yeah.
at all.
Let me give Joe a hand bringing
kind
that
of-
over.
We were kind of
You can assume, but
alluding to
Joe, what
taco
are we
night.
making?
White people taco night.
It's definitely tacos.
When I was shopping last night for that song was just
All
in
in
my
your
head
head over
the entire time. I'm
buying
like, all right, I
ground
need
beef
tortillas.
from the grocery store.
Got shredded cheese from the grocery store.
I texted
White
Graham. I'm
people
like,
taco night.
what kind of shells do you want, hard or soft?
Very
I'm a
briefly.
soft shell slut. Oh my
Yes.
god, hard shells just don't do it for me.
We are apparently having some audio issues on the stream.
Oh no, no audio.
Don't know why that's happening, but we'll continue on.
No audio at all?
Yeah, for some reason the Roadcaster does not want to be.
Doesn't want to
Doing its
cooperate
thing.
here a little
Yeah.
bit. So, are you going to just get started right now throughout the show, and then we'll just kind of check
Yeah,
in
we'll-
with you,
we'll
kind of
check in
thing,
as we go.
or okay? How do you have like when you're on the show, like when you're on Food Network, do you get like a certain amount of time?
Until
You're going to be against the clock here now. Every show is against the clock.
I guess
They're all the same
Tyler,
show.
Tyler, read his fucking schmuck.
Schmock, you smock. What is he? An art class?
yes.
Finger paints? I can't.
I forget
see
what they're
through
called.
Kyle. But is it? Oh, is it the one about feeding you fuckers? Yeah. I'll feed all you fuckers. It sounds like a threat, by the way.
It is.
It doesn't sound like an offer. It sounds like a threat.
It is.
No, it is.
I'm going to feed you.
You're going to eat.
So
I'm not hungry.
And you'll see we have our own second camera set up for the Joe shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we've got the outdoor area set up for the camera as well as our own area.
All right, Tyler and I are on.
Plus, I've got a very fun 2-shot here, so you can see Joe cook
Oh yeah, there we go.
as well. So
I popped up an Instagram live, so Tyler and I are on that right now. Cause
hell yeah.
like
Is the audio working now?
yes,
Yay! Hello,
Right.
Twitch and YouTube folks, and hello, Cast Iron Kyle
Instagram.
viewers.
nice.
Oh boy, this
We are
gonna be-
recapping the Philadelphia Hot Sauce Festival on the Tabletop Trio. I put a link in my story if you guys want to watch it on Twitch or YouTube. But we're just hanging out.
I'm so excited
chill out
for
with
this challenge. So you
Oh,
got
yeah.
you got tons of ingredients you threw at Joe and a
All
bunch
the-
of hot sauces
all
that
the
he
hot
didn't know he
sauce.
was going to get, and
Yeah.
said use it all and feed us.
Do you want to know
thought
how much I
process-
didn't know what I was gonna get?
What?
I grabbed salt, pepper, Aleppo pepper, crushed red pepper, garlic powder, and sage.
Just in case we
Sage.
gave you nothing.
In
Wait,
case a demon
look-
shows up and
look
you
in
need
the
to
silver bowl.
extinguish.
Or not sage.
Wait, you never looked in the silver
Oh yeah,
bowl?
yeah. You got to look at the silver bowl.
I'm proud of the silver bowl. That's why I keep bringing it up.
You made what is it? Street corn?
Street corn. It's corn salsa.
Show
Okay.
the camera
All
there,
right.
Joe.
All righty.
You're going to put the DEF CON dusting over that and spice it up for us.
Oh,
Oh boy.
that looks
There we go.
amazing.
Oh, heat source popped on. What's up? What's up, Matt?
Just
recapping the awards.
To a burning ring of
So what I love about this challenge is we're trying to hit as many different hot sauce companies as possible.
in one meal.
Not even in
doing-
one meal, just each time we do it, we try not to repeat as many.
Right.
Yeah, that's
You
my
know?
whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
I don't want to use the same sauces over and over because there's a lot of different guys. There's new sauces every time we go.
Yeah.
So I kind of always try to change it up. I don't think I've used any of these in any of the other stuff. I think I used the Beast stuff once, but not the ones we're about to use.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's intentional. We tried to avoid anything we thought.
I like
used
I like
before.
that because I mean
No sound.
what?
Sound. They're saying no sound. I never had that problem.
What on
Oh,
whatever.
on
Oh,
your side, okay.
yeah, you're interrupting the podcast, Kyle. It's very rude. No, so I do like that though because it kind of not well it forces you to maybe delve in a direction you otherwise wouldn't on
Right.
your own.
Yeah.
Force diversity.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we've got
the
chicken,
best kind of diversity.
which turn this up.
Token hot sauce.
that was
Poor
my
hot
nickname.
sauce.
That was my nickname in high school.
Token hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
Funny. Token, go in your basement and get a bass. I don't have a bass in my basement. Yeah, you do. You're black kid. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
there was a bass in my basement. Now play it. I don't know how to play bass. Play the goddamn bass. You know how to play bass. Got your black. God damn.
I love how his name is now Tolkien.
I know. Do you see that?
I love
They
that.
changed it.
It's so good.
And then Stan's like, "Am I racist? I thought it was Token this whole time."
That's so funny.
They took a moment, broke the third wall, stared right at the screen, and said, "What'd you think his name was Token? Like we named the only black character Token?"
Yeah.
That's racist.
amazing.
Stan. That's racist.
So
Tolkien.
If you want, Bob, we can kind of dip into a little bit of Saucetoberfest if you want,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
so-
looking forward to
While we're on the topic,
the idea that Joe came up with. I kind of want to talk about, unless
Which
you want
one?
to debut
Yeah.
that at the.
No, definitely. I want to talk about it now.
Which one?
So first
Shut
of
up
all,
with your
has
big
so
D energy
many.
over there. Which idea?
so Saucetoberfest is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The
Jesus.
14th and 15th of September at Schaefer Farms in
Yeah.
Flemington.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing at the show, Kyle?
So at Saucetoberfest, we are going to have a live stage, a big stage, and we're going to have live music. We're going to have eating contests, like the normal stuff that we do at the festivals, with a live music presence. But also, we have some slots where we can do some live podcasting, so we can actually present the podcast in front of a group of people. So you had passed an idea by me that Joe passed to you about hot operation.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now,
Operation, if you will.
I love it. Now, people can have
TM.
a bite of a hot pepper or like a really hot sauce and try to pull out a piece of the operation, which is hard to do with no distractions.
I love that.
Yeah, it's
I
hard
think
to do in
that's
general.
such a good idea,
Yeah.
Joe. I think we should put a little face, like John's face, on
Tyler should be the first one to do it.
I wanted to print out the operation size board.
Ryan's on there. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
I wanted to print out the board with like one of us,
Yeah.
like doing the operation pose, and then just put fire over the mouth, like
That's a good idea. One of us, somebody should be it. Like, it should be like Graham because he's the newbie.
You need to find a way to like short out the board so instead of the buzzer, it lights on
I'm
fire.
so large.
I just took Graham's kidney out.
It'd be so fun if instead of a buzzer, you get tased. That'd be so fun, guys. I misgrabbed the funny bone and now I shit my pants.
Right.
Isn't that so funny?
That's the shitting your pants sound. Any other ideas for like stuff you want to do? Like I know you want to do like a hot sauce trivia thing. I'm totally cool with putting that together.
Yeah, I think because if we're getting like a dedicated way to be on stage, do a live show.
As far as I know, that's what we're doing.
It would be a lot of fun, even just to have like a guy on the street, get the wireless mic out. Yep. Hey, who am I with here? All right, cool. We'll ask you a trivia question if we can get like. We're gonna have to try to get like some contesting giveaways, that kind of stuff.
I want to get some vouchers where it's good for the festival. Like we'll go around each vendor and say like, hey, look, if we give somebody a $25 gift voucher, they have to be able to use it at any vendor they choose, like for any 2 or 3 sauces.
One free bottle of sauce.
Right.
I just had
that kind
an
of
idea
thing
in my head. I don't
what
know
is
if
it?
it's anything.
Shoot it, dude. We're here for that.
You get a lot of hot sauce. You get all hot and bothered, and then we force you to do karaoke.
Oh,
Someone's just pissing sweat.
And they're like, "That's great. It starts with it. Earth up to double dome,
Oh my God!
it's getting.
I gotta go.
Carolina Reaper. Carolina karaoke, dude. That's a good idea.
Carolina
that.
karaoke
Hell
would be
yeah.
wild. I love that
That
name.
would be fun.
TM.
I like that.
I like that
I like
idea,
that.
Tyler.
I don't know.
And
I don't know if there's
Saucetoberfest
much-
is going to be so much fun.
I'm thinking of something that would be fun for a crowd to watch.
Of
as
course.
well.
Oh, yeah.
Like somebody in pain, put them up on display.
Correct.
Oh, people
Make
love
them
it.
dance. Make them dance.
Like the
do
dunk-
monkeys do.
Dunk tank, but like it's milk. I don't know. That's
Ew.
stupid. Yeah, I know. I'm just
That's
kidding.
a lot of milk.
Shit ton of milk.
But the other
Where are you
thing,
gonna get that much milk?
Just
Do you have
sponsored by
cow
a
on
dunk
tap?
tank.
You
You
of
need like
milk.
110 gallons of milk.
Logistically, it just doesn't make sense.
The logistics are enormous.
Ryan's in for hot sauce karaoke. We also got Eric in the chat too. What's up,
Two
Eric?
full
You wanna hear a
cows worth
weird-
of milk.
Fact about cows,
Let's hear
Yes.
it, dude. Hell yeah.
they can walk upstairs, but because of their weight distribution, they can't walk down them. They'll
Oh,
break their
shit.
legs.
No, if they walk up the steps, the farmers have to break out one of the windows, call a crane, and then lift it out because
Yeah.
they can't get it out.
I know that because of Bob's
No.
Burgers.
Listen.
It's true.
Listen,
To touch on sauce. Go ahead.
if it's my cow, I'm letting it go down the steps. We're eating it. That's
Hell
it.
yeah, dude.
That's the end of that cow's life. We're
Yo,
done.
I'm butchering your ass if you don't get down the steps.
It's destroying the stairs on the way down. Isn't
Oh,
it like a
it's
couple
wrecking-
tons?
It's wrecking them. Stairs.
Other thing, real quick to touch on Saucetoberfest, it's actually a family fun, like a family
Yeah.
fun event. There's
You can
pumpkin
have your kids
picking,
play.
anything from beer to pumpkin picking, hot
Get the
sauce,
kids on the Scorpion
food.
Reapers.
Yeah, right. And there's like all kinds of artisan vendors, all kinds of different things. Like it's a family friendly event. It's not just a hot sauce festival. It's
Yeah.
actually showcasing everything. It's kind of like my swan song for festivals for the year. The only thing after that would be like New York City Hot Sauce Festival later in the month. But Saucetoberfest, John and I are behind that. So like all the fun stuff you could expect at Boston and Philly, you'll find at Saucetoberfest. The prices for the ticket are super cheap. Kids are free. Like it's just a good time, and it's a family farm you're supporting. So
Yeah.
if you're a mom and pop
Nice.
kind of guy, come on and hang out at Saucetoberfest.
I just thought of another game.
What is it?
Did you ever do Chubby Bunny?
What is it?
Where you stuff your mouth
Oh,
with marshmallows
yeah,
and you try to
yeah.
say Chubby Bunny, but it's the hot marshmallows.
Oh,
you have to talk.
Graham's like, I know from experience.
I ate one.
Like one of the big marshmallows, though, but just with
Yeah.
not as much of the heat on it,
You
right?
gotta get the jumbos.
The ones for s'mores, the
Yeah,
slices.
the giant ones.
Yes. But you do Chubby Bunny, but it's hot Chubby Bunny.
Oh yeah, that's ruined people's day.
That's what we're here.
do
No,
it.
what do people want to see? Get you the viral video, get you the crowds, put on a show, man.
Yo,
That's all-
dude,
that's
that
all
would
I'm
be
for it.
viral. We should really get a cinematographer out there to record all this stuff because there's going to be so many groundbreaking things. We're going to do the hot operation. We're going to do hot karaoke.
Operation.
You know what's crazy? I have a karaoke thing.
You do?
Yeah, it's a little box that lets you do like 500 different vocal effects.
Really?
But it's like really simple. Yeah, I bought it because
Joe has
my friends have
everything.
problems.
Wow.
I have yet to say something that Joe didn't have.
Yeah,
He's
Joe's
"No,
like,
I
you
have
need a
one of those."
ladder.
He's
I
like
have
the
like
human
6 ladders.
junk drawer.
Yeah, dude, he's
Like,
yeah.
it's something
Karaoke
you
machine.
didn't know you needed.
Tons of cables,
Joe's got it.
waterfall, herpes, everything.
No, but quite literally,
last one's
there is
just
a
hearsay.
waterfall back here. It is just over there.
And herpes is back here. Herpes is right back here. That's nuts.
Tom,
herpes?
Eric
Can I
just chimed
snag
in the
another-
chat. He said that he'll film us. That's awesome. Thank you,
hell
Eric.
yeah,
Eric, dude, you're welcome to come. Please come, Eric. Ryan, Eric, everybody that was involved in Philly. I want to see it up at Saucetoberfest. You want another Neshaminy Creek?
Yeah,
Let me
another
see if I got
Neshaminy.
any.
So Joe, what do you
Delicious
got going
beer.
on right now?
I'm currently reading the labels of this Spice Beast to figure out what it has in it. There's some overlap. We're good for it. Paprika, black pepper, onion, garlic.
I'm out, Graham.
Organic pea protein,
I'll take
natural sea
whatever you got.
salt, red pepper, oregano, thyme, basil.
Oh, see, because you don't want to have to wind up with too much of an ingredient because you got the overlap. I didn't
Yeah.
consider
Wait,
that.
empty-
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
a
even
good-
consider
So
that
then
either.
this guy is paprika, cayenne pepper, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, oregano, thyme.
Yo, how good is
So-
Spice Beast though, dude? Those guys like
His
Bill's the
I
shit, dude.
just made ribs yesterday
Yeah.
with their cinnamon something with like none of that. It is so good on
Yeah,
ribs.
dude. Speaking of cinnamon, dude, a sleeper sauce that you should check out if you're at a festival where Ron is, the Cinnamon Ghost Punch.
Yes.
Yo,
That was
great name.
fantastic.
Greek food. Dude, Greek food has
Really?
cinnamon. Beef. I ordered a hot pot one time. It was like a clay pot with beef cooked in it. And I was eating it, and I was tasting all these weird spices. I asked the waiter, I was like, can I ask you a favor? Like, can you ask your chef, like, what's in this? He's like, what you're tasting right now is clove and cinnamon. I'm like, you're 100% right. I would have never thought cinnamon would have gone with beef. Cinnamon is just like coffee. Like, coffee
yeah.
has surged into the spice world for, like, a rub for meats and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's crazy how well that goes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, coffee grinds with fucking beef. Like, I don't get it. Like,
I don't either. But
What
no,
were,
you know
um,
what? I guess I kind of can because it's got like that kind of
Yeah.
that kind of bitterness.
that's smoky bitterness.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, kind of.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were there any sauces that you guys had in Philly that were like blew you away? Like you didn't expect to be crazy? Like what stood out to you guys? Because there were some new vendors there compared to last year. Last year was like our little inaugural year where we were testing the Philly market because there was no hot sauce market in Philly. And this year, a bunch of different people came in from all over the place,
Yeah.
and I was really happy about it. But it just brought in all this crazy flavor.
Honestly, for me, Harmacy.
Yeah.
Harmacy were
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yep. Okay.
Harmacy.
Jondiments. I haven't had it before.
Oh.
That was amazing.
Love
and the
that
name, that's a Philly name.
That is doesn't get
Yeah.
more Philly.
Oh
than
my
Yeah, it
that.
God,
doesn't get
yeah.
more Philly than
Nope.
John.
I told
not at all.
him he needs to make a Dijon mustard and call it Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard.
I know. And I was
Wow.
like, I better get $1 a bottle on that name. He's like, I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, you gotta.
Come on now.
That
we need
is-
to do something
And I'm
with
pretty sure
brotherly
he just
shove or
had his
something.
friend that was like from another country hanging out with him there and selling sauce. I was talking to the guy. I was like,
Really?
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
that's weird.
Did you guys try Chris's sauce? The captain's hot
Oh,
sauce?
yeah.
Has coffee in it. Ryan brought that up on the chat. Like,
Really?
that's fucking right. Dude, he uses coffee habanero in his sauce. That's right. Good.
You know what was another good sauce? Wasn't there like as a sauce, but Hot Sauce Sensei brought a sauce that he was making. And he went around to try. He's like, oh, here, try this. I'm thinking about doing something with it.
That was
Phenomenal.
really good.
Phenomenal sauce.
Yeah.
And it was just, he's like, oh, yeah, he was holding on to it in a little like airplane shooter bottle.
Yeah, he brought it
And
on
he's
a
just like,
plane.
here, try this. And I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
Oh, yeah, a tiny bit. It's not a big deal. He sprayed
The
a
other
tiny
sauce
bit.
that was
the way
brought-
you rubbed my arm, like, did I spit on you? And he it was so
Did you
it was,
like it?
it was so thoughtful.
So sensual.
That was so nice. Did I spit on you? I'm so sorry.
What were you saying, Graham?
I'm sorry, Graham. Oh.
No, you're good. You're good. The other sauce that now I'm drawing a blank on his name. He came from Canada.
Yeah.
He did 28 Reapers.
Mike
No,
Jack.
we'll get into
Mike
that.
Jack.
Mike Jack, what a phenomenal thing. to witness.
Legend. Oh my God.
Joe,
Blown
you have
away.
chips?
What?
You have chips?
Uh,
Something they could taste my sauce on?
Mayhaps. Give me a minute.
Cracker or something? I brought a sauce.
Mike
on
Jack
extra.
brought some sauces and they were they were
Dude,
good.
did you guys
Really
did you guys get a chance to try all three? We did them.
Yeah.
right?
yeah, we did
yeah,
them
that's
on
right.
on air.
Dude, the one tasted like I kept one of them because it tasted like straight up pepperoni.
Yeah.
Like it was
so good.
It was really
I
good.
want that.
Tyler,
He
you
took
do
it and I
not
was like,
want that.
Damn it. It was the best one.
It was hot, but also straight up tasted like a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah,
Can you
it
make
was-
one that's like not as hot
amazing.
because that would be delicious. Dip some crackers in that or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he teamed up with Dawson's and they made a 3-pack with Mike.
How about the pizza Lunchables with hot sauce?
with a little sweeter
now we're
sauce.
talking.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil.
Here's the sauce.
There you go.
And
Look at
chips.
that. Look at again. Joe has everything.
Pass the chips down and I'll hit you guys up with some of the sauce
Here
I'm
you
making and
go.
I'll explain what's in it.
Wow. There
Don't bump it. Okay.
There's the guy.
That's
Or bump it.
He
Tyler,
has a
no, I'm
perfect
saying
face
Tyler.
for a bottle of hot sauce, though.
Dude, he does.
Like,
Dude,
you couldn't put my face and it looked this good on a bottle of hot sauce.
I know, people be like, we have to sell this? Like, oh my
we
God.
have to sell this.
Immediate
It's like,
clearance aisle.
We're selling less bottles now that we put your face on it.
Hello, TJ Maxx.
Mike Jax is a legend from Ryan. TJ Maxx.
So what is the basis?
So I will not give away everything that's in this sauce. I
Okay.
will tell you 2 ingredients that I've never played around with before: blueberry and carrot.
Whoa.
Wow.
Tyler, you might want to skip this one.
That's fine.
I'm going to let Bob.
Can I have a bland chip then?
Graham's tolerant.
Plain
Joe's
chip.
up here. Graham is a little bit under Joe, and Bob's a little bit under Graham. Am I correct with that, heat tolerance wise? Are you
little
you
bit.
steady with Graham? You
Yeah,
think?
I think
Yeah,
Graham and I
they're
are fairly
pretty even.
steady. He's just
You're going
ballsier
steady.
than I am.
You guys are going steady. I'm so happy.
Aw.
I'm gonna give you a chip, and I'm gonna give you a little salt. I'm gonna give you the sauce and the chip. You put on how much you want. It's not. I'll tell you right now. I did not use a Reaper or anything like super hot.
Okay. Oh, then I think Reaper's kind of like my
It's most
upper
people,
echelon.
You're,
Like,
you're with
between, like-
90% of society, Bob. You're good.
okay, touche.
Oh man, that does smell kind of good.
You can. There's some wild stuff going on in
Is
there.
there a lot of heat in it?
No, not that. Not enough. It won't kill you if you have a beer in front of you. You'll be all right.
Oh my. No, I'm good.
I don't know why I'm sitting here smelling the chip and I'm like, yes, that is definitely a tortilla chip.
I dipped my pinky in the lid and licked that, and it's too much spice for me, so I'm good.
I want to go forward with this sauce because I'm very happy with how this came out.
I love
It
the
smells
smell
delightful.
of it, doesn't it?
I'll
I just
pass
want
the
the
sauce
spice.
down.
Yeah, pass it back, and then I'll take. You guys take your bite and stagger it so we can talk about
That's
it. if you want.
that smells delicious.
All right,
Doesn't
Bob
it?
will go left to right.
Okay. I will not chew my chips into the microphone,
There you go.
so I'm going to mute myself here before we talk.
that is such a bad.
I don't care if we're
bad
making
practice.
tacos. I'm not chipping
Yeah.
into the microphone.
Don't talk about tacos, okay?
Do not chip into the. Oh, we are. Oh my God, we're doing tacos today, guys.
If
That's what all those ingredients were
If you
for.
don't fold them, they're not tacos.
I'm very proud of this.
So what
If I
are
put-
they?
If I put a little bit in each, they're just very small burritos.
Okay.
Wow.
What do you think?
do you
That
think,
is
Bob?
delicious.
Bob, hit me with the mute.
a nice bit of a nice bit of heat. It hangs on and lingers for a little bit, but it's not overpowering.
Do you feel like a freshness to the ingredients?
Yes,
like
that-
a garden freshness.
A freshness, a light, almost sweetness
Okay.
mixed in with that heat that
There
you don't
is
really
sweet in it.
expect.
Give me a little drop.
All right.
It is.
It's not super hot.
I'm feeling. I'm
it's
feeling
really not
adventurous.
super hot.
All right, Skip.
The heat
feeling
hits your
adventurous.
tongue. It's
I'm gonna,
a light-
I'll mute your
Smells
mic.
good.
light build,
All right.
and then it
I had
simmers.
to develop a sauce where the heat goes away and doesn't hang out and kill the other ingredients, and I think I nailed it.
I think so too.
It's not too hot, Ty.
No, it's not.
It's got a sweetness to it. There's a
has
brightness
that
in it. There's
garden
onion in it.
fresh.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of fresh
I
ingredients in
thought
it.
I tasted a little bit of the
Yeah.
onion there with the carrots.
Like fresh salsa kind of vibe.
Yes.
Tomatoes, Tyler got it.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, there's fresh tomatoes
tomato
I grew.
in there. Yes.
Yep. Okay, cool, good. All
I
right.
get the blueberry.
There's a lot of others. Yeah, the blueberry notes are kind of, they come
get
towards
'em.
the end after the heat goes
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
There's,
But despite all of that, the freshness and there's a lot of. I mean, there's a lot of savory, like almost like I want to say mushroom or something like that, but it's like that or like
there's a
truffly.
little soy sauce in it.
There, okay.
Whoa,
It's a
okay.
little bit truffly.
Little
so
bit.
It's a little bit
Because I got it too sweet and I had to turn it down a
meaty-ish.
little bit.
It's a little meaty-ish.
But I
It's
did-
hard to say, but it's good, man.
What I
It's good.
did after I made it, the difference is there was a fresh sauce I made, and then it didn't taste the way I liked. The heat was too high. It killed the other ingredients, and then I pasteurized it. I boiled it, canned it, like how you would like any vegetable that you're canning. You know, boiled it for X amount of minutes, let it cool X amount of minutes, stored it, put it back in the fridge, then tasted how it developed. And this is what we're with right here. I want
I
to
like it.
I want to develop this sauce. Like, I actually want to make this.
That's probably the spiciest thing I've
fantastic.
eaten in a
Some
while.
sauce.
But I'm actually tolerating the heat more than I thought I would. But it is a little bit of a mental game for me.
I
ignore it.
Mental
could
gymnastics.
genuinely
Yeah.
have more of that. Like,
good. All right. Yes.
Yes.
All right. We got
I
it.
do feel like I could have it like as a dipping sauce until I'm just like sweating at the table. I'm like, all right.
But it's gone.
No
Like,
sauce.
you're just getting a very little bit on the tip of your tongue, and the sweetness is still kind of there. The onion's still a little bit there, but
and
other than
it
that,
hangs around, but not to the point where it's unwelcome.
Yeah.
It's just a nice warmth.
It's comfortable.
Yes,
it's a
it's a
ghost
comfortable
based.
warmth, and
You eat a
for
ghost
me
sauce.
at least.
Wow. Okay.
Wow,
You know what's kind of
Oh,
funny
yeah.
though is I was just like, oh, I got coffee here, but the coffee's warm, so it made it spicier. Temperature wise, it
Wow,
like
spicy
increased
coffee.
it.
So for
Spicy
me,
coffee,
it
patented.
feels like it's there. It's
Calling it.
right on the tip of my
just
tongue.
want a
I
chip.
didn't let it kind of go over the entirety of my tongue,
Yeah.
but
I
You
don't know.
know,
I don't know. I
again,
just
out of
love that.
context.
I love it.
Yeah. Dude, I love the out of context stuff. You could do so much with it.
Oh yeah.
So much.
So
Ryan says I wasn't invited for the true blue collar content. Yeah, Ryan's a good dude, man. Or
So-
Pencola.
so I talking about taking things out of context.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've been watching the show Big Brother.
Okay. What's
Love
it
the
about?
show.
Give me a little nutshell.
It's
rundown.
Yeah.
16 random people live in a house together. You're on camera 24/7, 365.
Peeing?
What channel is this on?
CBS.
Crapping, peeing.
It's
I'm
been
glad
go-
it was an
No,
actual
no,
channel.
not
I'm
at all.
surprised.
It's been going on for this is the 26th season of the show.
Oh my-
What?
What?
It's literally been going on since 2001.
Big Brother.
They are and on the show they're
Never
cut
heard of
off
it.
from the outside world. No access to any social media,
Oh!
no internet.
That's what that is. I've
You
seen
are
so many
in-
clips of people reacting to news stories
I
and stuff.
think so,
Yeah.
yes.
And they
So-
reacted to like
They reacted to
9/11 and stuff.
9/11.
Yeah.
And the people in the house don't know what happened even a couple of months ago with Trump,
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah.
Biden dropping out.
They don't
Yeah.
know anything?
They don't know anything.
They don't
Yeah.
have TV, no...
No contact with the outside world.
So what are
It
they
is-
doing
There
day
are
to day?
16 people, and each week they they compete to be the head of household.
Okay.
They nominate people to be evicted from the house,
Ooh.
and the people in the house vote to evict, and you create alliances. And
Do they cook?
There's a lot of like
Well,
fighting,
how many-
like behind the scenes. They do some. They like
How many people do they start in a house?
16.
And every episode someone gets chopped.
Once a week, someone gets chopped. It's
No
on.
way.
It's on 3 days a week. Wednesdays, or
days a week.
Wednesday, Thursday,
Which
Sunday.
seasons? You gotta be.
They have to be. Yeah.
It's their 16-week seasons.
Damn, son. They get chopped. Dude, how
Oh, yeah,
quickly...
just
Can you
one a
pick who
week.
gets chopped right
3
away? Like, you
episodes a
watched
week.
it?
So it's not
Usually, you
every
can be
episode.
like, oh, well, they're
That's American Idol shit.
That's why.
because the way the show kind of works is a lot of times they'll take someone who's super incompetent
Right.
and bring them all the way at the end. By the way, the winner gets $750,000.
Holy shit.
Let's change
So-
your life money. Change your
And
life.
they'll normally try to
Wow.
take one or two people that are like completely incompetent to make their own game look better. Oh, like one of those kind
I
of things.
love that idea.
And they-
man.
they
I'm
create
26 seasons late.
alliances.
I have to start watching.
I can literally pull up the live feed on my phone right now.
Oh,
And really,
live
like
feed.
they broadcast the house
24/7.
24/7.
That's
Wow.
awesome. That's
And-
some what's that movie where it's all about the guy's life?
Oh, Truman Show.
Truman Show. That's
Yeah.
some Truman Show stuff.
It-
I don't like
Man,
that.
literally.
Great
I'm not a fan.
performance.
And like
Jim
they'll
Carrey.
go in, they'll
Very
create
much, if
you're
alliances,
watching.
and it kind of
If
turned
you're
into
watching.
them creating like names for the alliances and all that.
Oh, okay.
Well, the one group that called themselves that created an alliance, there were 5 of them, so they called themselves the Pentagon.
Okay.
And a big thing in the show is, oh, I'm going to try to blow up this alliance and
Oh,
like
no.
expose the alliance. Well, one guy just goes, "We have to blow up the Nope, I can't say that.
Sitting there on flight 77.
He just goes, "Well, that came out wrong."
R.I.P. the live feed. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, I'm rolling here, too.
And he just goes,
fuck.
He just goes, "Yeah, I
you're
mean
all
the alliance. Just so you all know, I'm talking about the alliance."
Oh, that's hilarious.
And they have to be all whispers because it's one house.
Dude, how clicky does it get?
So like they have to sit there and be like, they're like sitting there talking to each other.
It gets
like
petty
this.
as hell real
I
quick.
bet it gets really petty. Do they
Oh,
cook
yeah.
together and stuff? Like, you see
Oh,
them
yeah.
cooking? Yeah?
Yeah, they'll cook. They only have one clock in the entire house,
Yeah.
and it's the microwave.
Steal the clock.
It's the
Steal the clock.
Sometimes they're not allowed outside because in the backyard of the house, they live in like the CBS studios.
Oh, okay.
They're not allowed out in the backyard because that's where they set up the competitions.
Oh, okay.
Because they'll do the head of household competition, and the head of household gets to see gets a letter from home. They get to pick one album they can listen to. They'll get snacks and things like that from home.
There's our discussion right there. If you were on Big Brother, what album would you choose to only listen to?
One album to listen to.
One album
That
to
is
rule them all.
fantastic.
What would it be, Bob?
Oh man,
Come on, Mr. Radio, let us have it.
I would probably go with "And Out Come the Wolves" by Rancid.
Okay. Dude, that's a badass answer. Hell yeah. Dude, yes. What about you?
I am so bad at music titles and album. I have no idea.
All right, Tyler.
I have
we'll
an
skip
idea.
you. Let's go.
Come back to me. Let me check some.
That's hard because it's like I don't want to wind up hating what I pick afterwards because I will.
Well, you're only able to listen to it for the week
Tyler-
that you're HOH. And
For 1 week. Just
and it
tell us
literally-
what Elton John
and
album
it
you're
literally
picking.
comes on at, like, you know, the old iPod shuffles that have the
Yeah.
clip? That's what it. They literally have a pair of
I have
headphones
one of those still.
and one of those clippy iPod shuffles because it's not internet connected.
You know what? I'm thinking about the stress level of the show. I'd probably just pick a chill hop album.
Yeah,
I'll tell you mine
That's
for
a
a
good
week.
call.
If I was in a house with a bunch of other people and I could only listen to one album for a week that everyone else had to listen to, I'd probably do like the White Album by Beatles.
that's a good. I like that.
Yeah.
Because it's literally as like HOH, it's in the room and you're not allowed to take it out of that room.
Ooh.
Anyone can listen to it if they want to,
Okay.
but it's yours, and you give them like a list of 5.
Oh, okay.
And they put a random one on your list.
Ooh.
And like you get a basket and all that. Later on in the week, and as HOH, you have to nominate 2 people to be evicted.
Dude, I would immediately place myself as like I could cook for all you guys.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
you
getting
gotta-
this 750.
They actually they had someone this season that's apparently a celebrity chef.
No one knows who he is though.
Well, the celebrity chef, as in they cook for a celebrity. But they like she like Mark. I'm a celebrity chef.
I
and they're
follow
like,
some of those people. They're not fucking worth anything.
Assistant to the
I
regional
make
manager.
mac and
So-
cheese for a guy on the Timberwolves. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I picked my album.
What is it?
All right, I have a weird taste in music. Have you guys heard of Kenny Hoopla?
Of course.
Fuck yeah. So I would do his album, How Will I Rest in Peace If I'm Buried by the Highway.
I don't think I know that specific. I might know
6
songs from
it's
it.
fantastic.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Okay.
Good time.
So I would either pick. So if like I said, we had to pick one album.
Yeah.
Beatles would be for like the group. If it were for me, it would be some sort of something. If I could only, I would be able to like something like Miles Davis or like some meditative type of thing, like some light jazz,
okay.
just
That's
to be
a good
like
idea, too.
because to go
It's stressful.
from
It's real
to go
stressful.
from
That's why
working,
chill hop.
working every day, listening to radio every day. Like I'm a big talk radio guy. Like I bounce between, 101.5, Preston and Steve, and Opie and Anthony replays. Like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
my whole day. If I couldn't have that and I had to have music, it would have to be something that would soothe me, or else I would like just go bury my head in the bathtub. You know what I
So
mean?
the follow-up question is,
What is it?
how far into this competition do you think you can honestly make it?
Me, if it was for $750,000, you'd have to really
Yeah.
fuck me up to get me out of there.
So there are
They have to physically harm me.
You'd
there
have to
are
fuck
other
me up.
challenges and all that kind of stuff. Like
Joe,
I
are
said-
you participating? What would be your album? I didn't mean to skip
yeah.
over you.
See, I'm the wild card. I'd get kicked out first. I'd pick an album like
like a Weird Al album or something.
2013 Falling in Reverse, where like half the albums are like
Falling in Reverse.
Fuck everyone here. I hate everyone in this fucking place,
Yeah.
and I just make them listen to it.
Yeah, dude, I'd
Power
Getting
moves.
kicked out first.
I'm getting kicked out first.
Yeah, dude.
That would be amazing.
Like
It's
some
funny.
people, do they immediately like? I think that would be a not culture shock. It would be almost like it would be such a shock to people. I'm sure the release of getting
yeah.
evicted immediately would be almost like, whew,
It's,
okay.
Damn, yeah.
It definitely is. And
Wait, where do they all sleep? 16 people in one
In the
house.
house.
Where though?
They have rooms.
the
Each
way
16 bedroom house?
there's a whole bunch of rooms. They have like themed rooms, and there's multiple beds in each room.
Oh, okay, so you're sharing bedrooms.
Yeah, you're sharing a bedroom because everyone is on top of each, and that's kind of the the point of the game too,
It's
to
the
kind of
stress
stick
add
themselves.
themselves.
you gotta be close.
Well, and with that,
Keep
they
'em tight.
also play a veto competition
Ryan said, "Fuck the Beatles."
where like
What a
they'll
great
do a veto
response.
competition where if you're on the block and you're nominated, you want that veto so you can say, "No, I'm not on the block anymore. I'm not going to be evicted. You have to put up a replacement."
Ooh.
They do that,
They
and
make them
then,
go against each other.
Yeah.
I like
And
that.
then-
Drama.
And then Thursday is a live episode where that's when everyone votes. They go, and it's just like with Survivor. They go into a room
Yeah.
and they sit there. I vote to evict Kyle.
Okay.
And they tally the
Do they
vote.
talk a little shit?
Oh, I'd get
A little
You
bit.
gotta talk a little shit.
Bob, fuck you because you spilled the fucking orange juice. Like, I get so petty, bro.
But what's great about that is at the end, they say, by a vote of 5-4, so-and-so, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Yep.
They have to get up, they grab their bag, they have to pack everything in their little suitcase, and they leave the house.
I'd be petty as fuck.
They'll sit there, they'll interview the guy or, whoever it is that got evicted.
Yeah.
And then they have all the other house guests record a goodbye message.
How much crying is involved?
So now you get to watch all their
There's
goodbye
a
messages?
ton. So they'll have goodbye messages, and there's showmances that go on. So like people will hook up in the house.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course, of course.
Of course.
But
How
there's
do you
also
find
like
space with 16 people wandering a house?
I know.
Gigantic
Bathroom
balls.
no,
like
there's a
Roman
camera in there as well.
Coliseum.
There's a camera in the bathroom?
One, and it's only used in case they're playing like they're talking game. Otherwise, it's
okay.
completely shut
Oh,
off.
yeah, I don't want somebody watching me take a shit,
Yeah,
dude.
someone
there
else
are-
should take a shit.
Like,
Why
there
is he
are
grunting?
Several camera guys that are like,
They
yeah.
do not care. In,
needs more
in that
fiber.
house, they don't care because everyone's like trying to sleep and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
They'll
shit.
just do their thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
in the
that
dark,
guy's
under
piss
blankets.
flow is huge, dude.
oh, here's a competition for them. Everyone has to eat a shit ton of Reapers, and there's only one toilet. Good luck.
Oh, my God. Pepper roulette.
Someone's getting punched in the
Yo,
mouth.
that's a game.
Dude,
We
but
should-
also, who wants to see a show where everyone's just shitting themselves? No one. Right? Like,
No.
You want to see it?
My
You wanna
hand's
see
up
it?
to watch.
I want to watch it.
Yo, so when I did, I went on a radio
Yeah,
station
a
to
bit.
do the Philly show, the Preston and Steve show.
Yeah.
Preston came up with an idea. Preston came up with an idea. What if we had blind pepper tasting where you literally had to eat a pepper and identify it? Like, how
How
good
many
of an idea
people
would that?
would actually
God.
know what they are?
Oh, dude, so many. Some of these crazies that go to the pepper shows, like that, know what every pepper is. Like, if I ate a ghost, a reaper, and a scorpion, I could tell you which is which, easily.
It's like,
Yeah, but can you do
I'll
them
take
back
I'll
to
take a
back?
bump of that.
Yeah, we're gonna
So-
try some
bump that?
Dawson's, Mike Jack CT. Which one is that one, Bob?
This is the Taco Tuesday.
That's a good one. That's a
Ooh.
great one.
For a taco night, too?
Hell
Hey, listen,
yeah.
we might have that as a table sauce.
Good
Bob.
little pairing there for
What
Mike
time is
Jack.
it?
Currently
9/11.
9/11.
Oh.
Time to
No.
blow up the Pentagon.
It comes full
And
circle.
now we're shut down.
Yeah,
We're talking about the
demonetized.
alliance.
On that note, I'm taking a bathroom break and I'm going to cut the Instagram live.
what I wanted to ask, because we were talking about Big Brother being on 26 seasons, and now that you kind of sold me on it, I want to start watching it. Is there a show that you've ever started watching, like, way late like that? Like, many seasons into it, and you're like, I wish I started watching it from the beginning. I'm an idiot.
The Office.
Same.
Same.
I
didn't have cable growing up or TV or anything, so all my TV knowledge
It was
came
on the
late
antenna,
and-
boy. It was on NBC.
We didn't have that.
You didn't have an
we didn't have a
antenna either?
TV.
We didn't have a TV.
for like a long time. No TV.
Oh gosh,
It wasn't by choice.
I only started watching it this year because with the baby in the house, we're up a lot. We're sitting around a real lot,
The Office
watching
is
the baby.
fantastic.
Oh my god, dude, it's my favorite thing in the
Oh
world.
my god! Is
It's
it
so
your first
funny.
time?
Yes.
I'm jealous.
It's my first time watching
Wow,
it
it's
through.
like-
We're in season 7
It's
now.
like the first
so we're
time
pretty
for
far.
heroin. Chasing that, you're gonna be chasing that high after.
Yeah,
I've
dude.
never
You'll
watched
never
it.
get this feeling again.
I've
That's
watched
what-
clips.
Joe, you'd never be able to make it through an episode.
It's
Never.
hilarious, man. I love this show.
Oh, it's so
It's so
funny.
good.
That's not true. I'll have Adderall.
So
Oh,
just
and
have to-
So
my other one
Dwight-
was The Simpsons. Was the one that I never started. What I never watched an episode of, and I started watching it.
Well, we
I'm-
all came late. They started in the 80s.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, but like now, so I'm like 38 seasons behind, or whatever it
Still
is.
chipping away.
So
there's some good ones because I'm a big Conan fan. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I got to see his episodes, man.
Oh, yeah.
because he wrote like the Monorail episode.
Yeah.
So, like some really good episodes. They're funny, so I'm appreciating it. I'm having fun exploring these things. It's fun getting into a show where the whole library's in front of you,
Yes.
and you don't have to wait for any
and you
more
can sit and
episodes.
be like, all right, let's go. I'm going to watch
Yup.
this through.
So
I'm gonna
that
hit
was
some
mine.
Tropical Fury just because
Ooh, okay. All
I'm
right.
just on a kick
Feeling
right
spicy.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to
Um,
add Big Brother to that list of
Yes,
things,
you
so.
have to.
Okay.
And you can skip the first few seasons. Maybe watch the first one just to get an idea of what the show was.
I'm assuming it's on
But-
Paramount Plus. If it's
Yep,
CBS?
it's on Paramount
Okay.
Plus. And you can even watch the live feeds like right now on
Nice.
Paramount Plus. But yeah, watch it. I would suggest, honestly, this season is a good season. Last season was a good one.
Okay.
Just to kind of get an idea of the game and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The old ones are so dated.
Yeah.
Because it's very early 2000s. Hey, look at us. We're raunchy reality TV.
Dude, I miss 2000s reality TV so much.
Though, watch season 1.
Yeah.
Because there's shit that goes on that show now that you're just like, ooh, how did they let that on TV?
Yeah, I
There's, like,
bet.
blatant open homophobia.
Yeah.
Like,
Or how about like
Oh, wow.
and like, of course,
That's
on
not-
there,
yeah.
the like the super homophobic guy becomes best friends with the gay guy in the house.
That's dude. It's American History
And
X.
it's just
all over.
like,
That's so nice.
all right, at the end, they
nice.
became friends.
That movie was wild the first time
all
I
right.
saw it.
Here's a question. Okay, if you were allowed to pick a movie to play for a house full of strangers that they would absolutely judge you by,
Kids 1995.
what?
Kids 1995.
Okay.
Oh, a movie that we would actually we would be judged hard for liking?
I mean, if you had to pick a movie for 16 strangers to watch,
Oh, I picked that
Do
up
I
wrong.
like
I'm
the
sorry.
16 Strangers?
you have to like the movie.
No, do I like the Strangers?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Their opinion matters to you. What are you picking?
Oh, their opinion matters? I thought
Yeah.
you wanted them to judge you.
No.
Oh,
No, you want them to like you.
All right, never mind. Not that movie. Then.
If you wanted to win, how about this? If you wanted to win, what would you make the movie
to like
of the house?
to like psych them out.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
ooh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who doesn't like Pulp Fiction?
That's a good one.
I never saw it.
I would go the
You
Blues
ever
Brothers.
saw Pulp Fictions, dude?
No,
I'm not a big
movie
fan.
person. I think we've talked about this already.
What did you
I
say?
get
I'm not
eliminated
either.
first.
What'd you say?
Blues Brothers for me.
Okay.
I
very
would get
good.
eliminated first because, again, for the meme, like Scream. We're all going to be in the room together. Like, this is my favorite movie. I love everything about this. I model my life about
I
this.
got
and
one.
Then play Scream and then just look at everyone as they watch it. And, like, during all the bloody movie scenes, just be like,
Yeah, you guys like that? You
I
want
like
that happening to you?
this
Vote me out.
Directly into the camera.
16 people
I
I've
love
never
all of
met.
this.
Am I the only
Yeah,
one
what's your
that's
movie?
got a semi right now?
16 people.
I'm full staffed.
I'm full. I have a raging semi.
All right. 16
Out of
people.
context, clip number 4.
Please isolate that.
Just the audio.
Please.
I just need the
For the
audio.
love of full slice.
106.47. I have a full semi.
Now Bob said it.
It's a raging semi.
Raging.
So-
too.
All right. If I had to pick a movie for 16 strangers that I don't know, I think a safe bet would be Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Ooh, good pick. Good pick.
Yeah, I think
Sorry.
that would be sick.
This is out of context, but as soon as he opens that grill every time, it sounds like we're in a plane.
sorry.
Yes. So speaking of, actually, that's a great
This is Captain
segue.
Speaking.
All right.
Joe, what do we got going on right now? What are you
Checking.
doing?
So I'm trying to time everything, which is why I asked what time we had. So I know chicken usually takes the longest to cook. So I'm tossing these guys on first.
Good deal.
Good deal.
I have marinated, or I have seasoned the beef, chopped some garlic, kind of. I'm partitioning my stations.
I see
So-
that right now.
Yeah. So
I like your onion chair.
Nice.
Yes, my onion chair.
I love it.
So I have the ground meat here, all seasoned. Then this is going to be for the tacos as I kind of chop it together. Usually you would use like a tomato paste and other stuff. I'm going to go with diced tomatoes with a little bit of the lemon and lime just squeezed into the meat
Good.
with a little bit of garlic.
Good.
So that's that. I still have to chop a couple onions. So that's for the meat. I'm still trying to figure out what to do with all of the sauces. I don't know what your plan was for the peppers, so I'm trying to figure that out. So I don't know if I should dice them, cook them separately, and kind of add them yourself.
Blister them.
So do you want my my suggestion?
Yeah.
It was actually what you said. Blister them up and then put them in either the salsa or the guac.
Yeah. Blister the shit out of them.
Maybe more so the salsa than the guac.
Yeah, I would say that's more a salsa thing.
But yeah, blister them up, just literally on fire, roast them up, throw them in the salsa, and
Okay.
Do that little like
roasted pepper
hand
action.
roll with them, so you loosen the
Alrighty
seeds
then.
up, blister them, cut them, pop the seeds out, cut it up, done.
And then you definitely got to add the earthquake
The cilantro sauce.
cilantro
Yeah.
cilantro jalapeno.
Dude, those people, that lady was so nice. They were the kindest people
they
there.
were super
Awesome.
nice.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend loved it.
Yeah.
Like, she was obsessed with that sauce. She already went through a full jar of the Johnnyman's Long Hot.
Oh.
Bought a second one of the Long Hot and the cherry tomato from their website after buying the one Long Hot
Good, dude.
at Philly.
Good, man. Dude, that was Philly was their debut show last year.
Turning into
Really?
Yeah,
a
last
hot
year they've
sauce
only been
head,
around
and
a year.
I love it.
And he couldn't make the show because of a vacation. He had somebody, I guess it was like a brother or cousin or whatever, set up both days, and then he like flew, like he made it for a couple minutes of the last show, like the last day on Sunday. Did you see him? Did you catch?
No,
John
I had left already.
He's a dedicated guy. He works really hard. He's in law and he's a working lawyer, but it's a passion project for him. And a lot of these people that own these hot sauce festivals, for people that don't come to the festivals, just so you know, 90% of these companies are small mom and pop.
Captain speaking.
Small mom and pop companies of people that are working full time and chasing this dream of creating the perfect sauce for you.
Yeah.
And you'll see they're like accountants and lawyers and welders and machinists and warehouse workers and bartenders. They're all working class people trying to create an awesome sauce for you. And I think that is enough of a reason for you to go check it out and say, what is this about?
Yeah, absolutely. I could not agree more because, and the amount of time and dedication that they go through. When we were talking with Dan from Heckler Hot Sauce, he was saying how he's just like, yeah, this is just kind of a side thing that I put together.
It was an awesome
But
episode of you guys.
it
I
was
have
so
to
much
commend you
fun.
on that.
Oh, thank you.
Your
Thank
interview
you.
skill, you guys. I listened to that whole episode. I listened to all your episodes, but that episode you had a guest that you literally interviewed, and he talked about his background. He explained how Acme has his sauces, but his sauces are near the meat, which is where you don't have the hot sauce generally. So he kind of explained why that is and like the challenges you're facing up against. Just because your hot sauce is in a store, just to say, oh, my hot sauce is in Acme, doesn't immediately mean success. You still have to earn your keep from people that find your shit. So I really, I found a newfound respect for Heckler sauce.
And you know what I learned from that episode?
What?
I now look through the meat department just in case there's weird sauces or
And there is.
anything like that.
yeah,
Like,
you'll catch a couple sauces
I've
just
always
sitting
been more
around.
of a ShopRite guy.
Yes.
As you see the bowling basket on the table.
Of course.
But I now look through the meat department just to see if
And
there's
there's
another
different stuff.
sauce or like a
Yes.
random, like I found some kind of like horseradish mayo something.
Ooh, that sounds
Right.
wonderful. I
Right.
love
And I'm like,
Oh, I use that on.
I need this.
It's like an Alabama white sauce.
I use that for
Yes.
shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, dude, that's a
Ooh.
great idea.
That's I don't know if it's by the fish department, but that's where I found it the first time I saw it.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, that's a great idea. Oh my
That is
God.
really good.
But still, that was just a good episode where it showcased like how you guys extracted information from a small business. It was really good. I think it was awesome.
Oh, his
Thank you.
stories, his responses alone just carried it.
Yeah, I mean, you
Made it
guys
easy.
got
And
it
the
out
Philly
of them,
accent
though.
is just,
yeah.
just top tier.
Hey, what's
I love
going
that.
on, Tabletop? What's up? What's going on? I got my buddy Mike in a coma from pneumonia, but it's all good, dude.
You're not gonna go get some hoagies. Get a hoagie, go to get some
Yeah,
water.
if it's too hot, you go to Spick and get some water, you know? It's all good.
You've been working on this a while.
I listen to Philly radio every day. You know? I listen to President Steve every morning for the last 20 years, dude. I can do Philly like I live there. You know? But yeah, that was cool. Heckler took home some awards. He took home some metal. It was awesome. He entered all 4 categories for different sauces, different reasons. I met, to go back on Heckler, I met him at Bowers Chili Festival, which is a really cool festival. It's actually taking place this weekend, Friday and Saturday in Bowers, PA. It's owned by an Amish family that just grows peppers. It's like a U-pick thing. You can just go there, and it's just acres and acres of crazy rare peppers.
That's awesome.
You get the bag, they weigh the bag, you get out of there. And John and I did the mushroom sauce with white habaneros that was grown by the Amish family that is responsible for isolating a ton of peppers that are like famous, like ahi lemon. They isolated that. Like that might not sound like anything important to you guys. The ahi lemon
ahi's
pepper,
a fish and a lemon's a fruit. So
ahi lemon pepper is
I know my animals.
very, very cool.
Cow says moo.
Crazy, yeah.
Last
Sky
time I
blue,
checked.
yeah. But just
Let me check the math on this.
to nerd out, like when John told me who that guy was, I was like, I know exactly who you are. Can I have a picture with you? And he's Amish. He's like, I don't really want to, And I was like, no, I'm not doing it to post. Like, I want to just have it to say I met you.
Yeah, from
and
my
and he
memory.
did it. He did it. He
That's
took a
really
picture.
cool.
that's cool.
Because it's neat to go there and see that many groups of peppers that are just grown in a field and how it works. It's just sick. It's awesome.
And it's always been so fascinating to me. Like, I am very excited. Girlfriend and I are going to be moving, and I'm very excited.
Don't glaze
to,
over that, dude. That's awesome. You're getting your own spot in the
right.
world.
But it's just one of those things where, like, yeah, it's a small thing, but I'm excited just to kind of have that opportunity, put something together, do a little bit of growing, something
Yeah, dude.
extra that I can do. You know
It's
what I mean?
your own
Like,
kitchen. It's your
that is
own
gonna
fridge.
be
It's
a
your
lot of
own
fun.
experimentation area with
That all makes
everything.
a difference.
I've done more marinating for this show, as you can hear in the background,
Dude, so
There
the
it
funny
is.
thing
than I have in my entire life. I've never done any of this.
Right.
I was so
And-
happy when you were like, "Oh, I'll do the marinade." I was like, "Oh, thank God!"
And like
marinade
in our group
I don't
chat,
trust myself right now.
in our group chat, I was even sitting there. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, but
Right.
let's hope this works.
I can read directions.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like taking out. I'm like crushing the garlic with the knife and pounding down on
Hell
it.
yeah.
Dicing it up, throwing it in the
fun.
bag,
Out
and I'm
of
just like
context, just pounding down on it.
pounding up, throwing it in the bag. But like,
That's so good.
but like,
Do we have a clip for that?
Hey, Tyler, what does Cleveland think about garlic?
I can't do it right now.
Still pretty good. But it's cool, dude. I think, you know what?
like I've never
Congratulations
done that
getting
before,
your own
so
spot.
that was
Kudos,
pretty
kudos.
cool
Nice.
to be able to.
Is there a timeline on the spot?
Yes, I will tell you guys off air.
Sounds good. Cool, dude. The cool thing about marinating, like the shrimp you did. So I'm a big fan of ceviche. I'll make it
Yes.
for myself. I don't know. Like if I can get a good white fish at ShopRite or Acme on sale, like I will make a ceviche, and I always bump it up with a little shrimp. And you can actually chemically cook certain seafoods. So like if you use like a certain amount of citric acid, like orange or lemon or lime, you can actually cook the shrimp. You'll see the shrimp. It's like clear and translucent. You put it in the acid, and it literally turns pink and cooks.
One of my favorite things is lemon on scallops.
So yeah,
Slice
so
lemon,
Oh, yeah.
just put it on the scallop, it'll cook it.
right, that lemon, that
Hopefully, I
shrimp you
didn't
have.
overcook the shrimp then.
No, that shrimp you have. The cool part about that, if it's marinated in enough citric acid, all you need to do is just heat it up, almost like a tuna steak, and the shrimp, it's like
Wow. Okay.
cut
like
it with
Joe's
a
cooking.
spoon, dude.
But, so I sniffed this and zoned all the way out.
The chi-chi?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
No, the Nacho Mamas.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
yeah.
ready to
Again,
put it
another
on the
good one.
salsa.
I've been putting that on my eggs.
Good stuff.
I am so glad that
Ooh.
did I buy that one or did you?
Oh, I bought all of his sauce. I bought all.
No,
his whole flight.
for this episode.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Because I know you bought some, I bought some,
Yeah,
and I'm
we
like,
just-
Thank you for
Rupert
doing
did-
that, though.
I
That
might
guy
be
comes from
stealing this.
Maryland every year. Like, he drives
Oh
up.
no, he's a good guy.
Oh, just
Talk
mute
to him
me
a
real
lot.
quick.
Great guy.
I gotta go grab spoons.
Good. Very good.
So I'm,
Joe
yeah,
has been muted.
There we go.
Oh, you
So
can tell.
you can- yeah,
The ambience is gone.
You
Doesn't
really
sound like
can.
a spaceship.
You lose everything, and it's just like, okay, so now what? What do you guys want to talk about?
What
do
would
you guys
your
wanna talk
what would
about?
your idea? I meant to ask you guys this a few times, but now we have a little time to play with here because Joe's still cooking. If you could design a hot sauce, what would you say like your 3 crucial ingredients to a hot sauce would be? Minus the pepper, the heat level can be from here to there. What would you say the 3 things have to be in your desert island hot sauce? If you were on an island, you had to design a hot sauce that would make you happy for the rest of your life. What would be the parameters for that sauce?
So the only breakfast that I really eat like constantly, eggs.
Yeah.
So I need to have something that's good with eggs. So maybe a little more vinegar based.
Okay. You need an acid forward sauce.
Yeah, something a little more acid forward.
Good.
A la ketchup eggs.
Yeah, no, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
Too forward.
Almost like table sauce.
honestly,
Yeah.
Honestly-
maybe something table sauce, something.
Slightly shocked.
Yum.
Slightly appalled.
What's that, Joe?
Slightly shocked. Slightly appalled.
Oh, here's the. I don't do ketchup on eggs.
No,
Like I'm
no,
going
no,
to. I will go all out on that. I do not do ketchup on eggs.
Yeah, right.
But
Is that, like,
having
bad to
that
do?
like acidity? I just.
I've done it. I'm not proud of it.
I'm
I
over
like
it.
it.
Salt
I'm
and
not
pepper
proud of it.
ketchup
I
needs
like
to be
it.
like thrown out the window when you get it on a bagel.
I like when you get like a
Like-
pork roll, egg and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup.
Nope.
Have you guys had that
that's
sauce
horrible.
by Jersey
Yeah.
Barnfire, salt, pepper, ketchup? Have you had that?
No.
It's really good. It's like a pork roll sauce made. Like it's good shit.
I love pork roll.
It's not. I think it's a dude. And I'm not saying anything bad about Jersey Barnfire, but it is like a little. It's a notch under table sauce as far as versatility goes with breakfast food. But it is literally a salt, pepper, ketchup designed hot sauce.
Oh wow.
It's really good. So you would say an
I don't know
acid
what to do.
forward,
Yeah, something a little more
red
acid forward
sauce.
that would go
Okay.
with it. Honestly, the word of mouth Chipotle sauce.
Oh, thank you.
That I actually
I
had that.
appreciate that.
I've been having that on my eggs the last couple of days in a row. Actually,
Oh, when you're out, I got you.
My wife dusted off all of those.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Like,
like,
for real?
this one's good.
All
like that.
three that I brought.
She likes the Chipotle the most.
Wow.
Yeah, she like
Thank you, guys.
Like,
I
I
didn't
went-
expect that to be your answer. Thank
out
you.
of all the hot sauces we were going through one day, I made scrambled eggs. So I make super gooey scrambled eggs.
I love it.
Slow cooked American cheese to keep cooking. Throw sour cream in there to like slow it down.
You got it. You
Make
got
it like dumb creamy.
You got it.
And then avocado toast.
Yep.
Everything seasoning, a hot sauce on top. So for me, it's always been the the regular chili. I forget the name of the company now. That I've been buying since the first hot sauce show.
Okay.
But we always try them out. We always try something different.
hook and ladder
Yes,
Hook and arrow.
or hook and arrow. Sorry,
Hook and arrow. Yes.
Hook
They
and
are-
ladder. Your firehouse sauce.
They are my
When it's hot,
go-to.
it doesn't
So
matter.
that is my go-to sauce.
Sweet.
We got yours when you gave it to us, so I made the same thing. My wife poured some on to taste it, and then immediately just slid the bottle in her direction.
That's awesome.
And
Thank
it
you.
didn't last a week.
Thank you.
So that's hers.
I will also suggest, Joe, from Not Joe Mama, the Baja Mojo. Put that on your eggs next.
Yeah, I gotta see.
That will be so good.
Speaking of
Here's
Nacho
here's
Mama.
some ASR.
Speaking of Nacho
There we go.
Mama.
It's like, did you ever have like too much water in your stomach and you move your stomach around? It's like,
That's what it feels like. Yes,
But it sounds
that
like the
sounds what it
sloshiness.
feels like.
That sounds what it feels.
that sounds what it feels like.
So Nacho Mama has an Old Bay sauce called Bebe Mama. And
Ooh,
got
I
a,
love that name.
I got a Chesapeake Bay omelet at the Bristol Diner, which is like a crab cake omelet.
Oh,
And
that
I
sounds good.
took 2 or 3 bites, and I was like, you know
Uh-huh.
what? I'm going to fucking wait, and I'm going to have this at the festival with Bebe Mama on it. So I took an omelet to go immediately. The waitress is like, is everything okay with this? Like, is everything okay? I'm like, no, it's good. I said, I'm going to a hot sauce festival.
and I want to eat.
Dude, the other thing about the Bristol Diner, I said the first person I see use hot sauce or say hot sauce or ask for hot sauce, I'm going to give him a free pass to come to the festival. Dude sits down next to me. He goes, I'll have the breakfast skillet. I'm like, fucking sick. Good breakfast. Thank you for ordering the breakfast skillet. Yeah. And he goes, the only thing I'm missing, I need a little hot sauce. I'm like, dude, fucking get over here.
Get over here.
Let's go, buddy. Give me,
You're gonna be my new best
Come
friend.
on, bring it in, boy.
I don't know you.
And he, dude,
Give me it.
he wound up. Come here.
He showed up.
He wound up being a fucking crazy awesome dude. I like talked to him a little bit.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna stuck with it. Crazy.
No, he like worked for some bank and was able to like work from home. So he just like traveled the country and like bought a Jeep in Illinois and like restored it and drove it around the country. Like I couldn't have sat next to a more random awesome guy.
He was totally crazy.
And he came to the festival and
he
bought
came.
hot sauces.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was there.
Do your teeth
Yep.
itch?
All right, Graham. What about your sauce? What would
It
you have?
smells like screams outside.
My sauce. I
insane.
loved what I believe it was Harmacy did with the caramelized onion.
You say, did your teeth itch?
Yeah, I did.
Do your teeth itch when a child screams? Or something? Like, okay, come here. Go away. Come here.
Uncome here.
You're no
Again,
longer welcome.
Out of context.
Never mind. Have your skillet over there. My teeth are fine.
Don't say that out of context.
Oh my
Uncome. Undo.
Uncome here.
Control Z that coming over here. Do you know what tomorrow smells like? It smells like pain.
Holy shit, man. That
Oh,
caught me
that
off guard
was
in the middle of my story. I'm like, is that what Tyler said?
Yeah, Bob.
Holy
That
shit.
I meant to hit a different button. It just it didn't
Dude,
work.
I cracked
No, you
my
didn't.
back laughing.
My teeth.
My back cracked. All right, Graham, you're up. What would you be in your sauce?
I believe it was Harmacy did that onion sauce.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I need whatever you did in
The
that.
brimstone
I need
rim
that.
job, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Habashmir?
Yeah, Joe, you missed quite possibly the best hot sauce name I've ever had. Like, Taco Cat is top tier,
Of course.
but from Harmacy, Brimstone Rim Job is the name of the sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. I have two things of it.
Brimstone rim job.
Brimstone
Rim Job.
we have a slight, not issue, but these
what-
avocados are not quite ripe. They're a little hard.
That's all right.
I may.
Don't force them. Let them ripen up and have it later.
Oh, are you going to swap
Yeah.
some out, Joe?
I may have some here.
He has everything, so he should
We
go get
like
his avocado.
avocado toast.
He is the junk drawer of people.
Junk drawer of people. When I think of you and your junk. I hate how quiet it got after I said that. I hate how quiet it was.
That was perfect timing.
That was way too quiet. When I was You're sitting there like I want you to sit with what you just said, Tyler.
I want him to think about what he
Own
just
that.
said.
Own what you just
All
said.
because Joe went back inside. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to mute it. You
I
know,
hate how
I'll
quiet
keep
it got as soon
Dude,
as I
my-
finished saying that. That's
My eyes are gonna fall out. They hurt so bad.
So
ever laugh hard and your eyes
124
hurt
and
behind?
change.
God, eyes hurt behind.
Man, we got a lot of clips from this one.
You know, do you ever eyes hurt behind your eyes?
Tyler will just say something every once in a while, and we'll have it like saved up. He's like, "You ever put your dick in a blender?" Like the weird thing, you know?
Well, it's like that
That's
one
Spencer.
clip
That's not
of
weird,
Spencer.
dude.
yeah.
That's normal.
It's the best. Yeah.
There's one of Kyle too. I have.
There's
before.
so many.
There's so many of Kyle.
I-
Are you pulling
I'm
up
so
Spencer's?
glad. Oh yeah, I'm pulling up
Oh,
Spencer's now.
Kyle's one was we were talking about Zots. Do you have Zots candies?
No.
The hard candy, and inside is like a gelatin version of Pop Rocks.
Okay.
That's right.
So as it melts, it'll start sizzling, and he's like, I suck on it until the magic happens. And that was the perfect one. That was a perfect one right there.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did.
so
I did say that.
The Spencer clip that I have is our friend Spencer. He's been a guest on the show.
Love Spencer.
Once said this
Love
on,
Spencer.
on a former podcast,
Put my dick in my trumpet.
and we had to. We had to throw that one on.
Graham, do you know Spencer?
Yeah, it is.
He's sick, dude. I love Spencer.
I also have a
cat.
fantastic
He's a real
laugh
cool
track.
cat.
Yeah.
Not our usual like laugh track, but I have. So
No way.
it's
That's
Yo,
hilarious.
you want to hear something? If
EA Sports.
That's what that sounds like.
Spencer sounds like a young Mark Summers.
Ooh.
He does sound like Mark
Yeah.
Summers.
Yeah,
he
sound like
does.
Mark
He
Summers.
just has
The
that
last time I
cadence.
saw Spencer was at the Ion.
What is
The,
that?
Put my dick in my
Invasion-
trumpet.
yeah, I can hear Mark Summers now. God damn it!
I
The
put my
invasion-
dick in my trumpet.
Yeah.
Right?
He has a cadence like
So
his.
funny.
Yeah.
By the way, Paired Pints on Twitch says Zots a children's introduction to crack.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Phil, man, I love Phil.
Yeah.
Who's
Dude.
better than Phil? Come on, man.
Zots. I had a job for a while where I was like tasting millions of different kinds of candies, and I got a
That's amazing.
And I got
Okay.
I got multiple cavities from it. I worked at Party City, and I don't know if you remember at Party City they had open bins of candy. You get 15 little pieces of candy for $1.
Yeah.
Every kind of candy you could think of, and I had to check if what I was putting out was stale or not.
Yeah, you
So I
had to
literally
test
had
it.
to check.
Is it
so
poison?
I tested
Uh-huh.
everything tons of cavities. Never had Zots before, and I was like, "What the fuck is this thing?"
it
keeps changing.
Speaking of Party City,
So weird.
now that you're not there anymore, I could kind of ask you this
I
question.
haven't been there in like 10 years, but yeah.
Yeah, but now that you're not anymore,
Well,
I thought you worked there like a month ago.
Now that you're
I
bringing
know
it
the
up.
way he worded it. Like
This has
so
been a
glad
question he's been
just
holding on
left.
for 10 years.
That was the joke.
Yeah,
But anyway, now that you're not there, remember you would get so pissed off.
People are
not,
fucking
Not
stupid.
pissed off, but like you'd get annoyed at how crazy people would get for the kid's first birthday.
First birthday, man. Like they're gonna remember any of that shit. 100 pink balloons, please, now. I need them to last 36 hours
Just saying.
so I can let them go in the sky.
We need to highlight
Giant
this
one
section
balloon.
and play this back 1 year from now just to see if you have those same feelings.
Dude, you're right, because I'm gonna have a first birthday.
One year from now, he's going to be like, I bought $37,000 worth of fireworks. First birthday.
Tyler said they would pick out the chocolate candies and be like, no, the ones with the pink wrappers are the better one. Like they're the same.
They're the same fucking candy inside, bro. They're the same candy.
He used to come home and fire off
Those
when I
ones
still
are
lived at home.
They're like, yeah, they go to like the candy buffet where it's like you could get the purple mints and the purple chocolates and the purple lollipops and the purple rock candy and the purple this. And it's like, for fucking who, man? This kid's still in a bottle. Like,
He doesn't have teeth.
he doesn't have teeth. And you're like, what? For what? The gram? For the gram. Do it for the gram. The gram. Fucking
That's fine.
stupid,
And all
man.
the balloons people would buy, the dumb balloons.
Dude, the dumb balloon. No, the things that I hated the most
Dumb
when people would
balloons.
buy balloons and then just to let them go for somebody who died. Like, what are they gonna fucking get them? Like, yeah, let's go kill some seagulls. It's so fucking stupid. We're gonna release thousands of balloons because my brother died of cancer. So sorry to hear that, but is he gonna fucking see him or something?
We're going to release 1,000 balloons.
We're gonna kill the birds because my brother died too.
My brother hated the electrical grid.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, you release foil mylar balloons into those lines, they arc and
We
they
gotta
will
get
set
this
the
into
power
clips.
off.
I need a clip of you going, what are they going to go get them?
Honestly, though, it ends up in the rivers, in the estuaries. It kills birds, it kills fish, it kills animals, and you're like, all in the name of Grandpa. Fucking dumb, man.
Grandpa
Stop
hated
doing that.
the
If you're
environment.
thinking of doing that, don't fucking do it.
That's what I said at the Hot Sauce Festival. I wish Graham's last name was Pa. Grandpa.
I remember.
Tired of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Yeah.
Too damn bad.
How much do I have to pay you to change your middle name to Paw?
I have a very regal name, so I would never.
Wait,
do
what's
that.
your middle name?
I have two middle names.
What?
So just change one of them.
Yeah.
No. It's very.
Oh, three then. What's the
Yeah,
difference?
can I
Honestly,
pay you to
that's
add a
a
third?
fantastic name.
I have a very nice name.
What is it?
Graham Vincent Cornelius Huggins Philosoph.
I'm just going to say
Cornelius.
this. Could you say that again, but Grandpa first?
Grandpa Vincent Cornelius Huggins.
That works better.
Dude.
Wait, Cornelius, bro. That is.
You need to add a third middle name.
You need like an old English accent. Grandpa Cornelius.
Yeah, all my siblings. Well, there's 5 of us.
It's like somebody
and
that went
all of
nuts
us
on a
have 5
Zuzu
names.
pet.
Really?
Yeah, and their names suck. I'm the only one that nailed like all 5.
Wow, dude, that's crazy. That's
Yeah.
that's a long.
So yeah, you
yeah.
pushed a button with the balloons for me. I'm sorry about that, but the especially letting them go in the sky like that.
was it the helium button?
I had to not. There's a couple people where I was just like, I'm not selling you these balloons. I'm not selling you these. I'm not doing that.
Wait, you stopped people from
There's one
buying
person where I was like, we're not blowing up 100 balloons right now, so you could let them go.
So the store only has 50
Wasted
balloons.
effort.
Or how about people would get like $50 worth of balloons, walk out the store, and oops, I let them go, and come back in and want free new ones.
I dropped my balloon. It
Wait.
flew away. I want more now, please.
Sorry, sir. You have to go get those.
Dude, they would let them.
Yeah, but they'd let them go because they're fucking around with them in their car. They think they got it. They've never done this before.
They think they got it.
They're trying
They
to wedge it
didn't
into
got
their sedan or something like that, and then they come out.
Oh, fun fact. Talk about that. You know how many people buy hot sauce, drop the bottle, and then expect a
free
people
one.
They bought the.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
I know.
I can't do
Yep.
that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same
Sorry.
thing. Same thing.
Unified rule at Sauce Fest.
Same
Like,
thing.
The only person I've ever seen give a free bottle after it broke was John. I will say that. Somebody dropped the table sauce. He's like, I want you to have this. Here it is.
Yeah.
I want you to enjoy this.
John's a good
Nice
guy.
guy. Release some balloons for John.
By the way,
He's alive.
in the chat, Paired Pint says, "Gummy too strong. I just said children's and not a child's." Child's.
Right there's the beauty of Phil.
Wait, is that from The Office?
Probably if Phil said it, yeah.
I think it is.
No, because his earlier comment was
Oh,
Zot's
child's.
a children's introduction to crack,
Oh, yes.
which sounds right.
sounded normal.
It's a children's.
Oh,
It's
no, that
correct
was-
to say a
no,
child's.
that wasn't from The Office.
It's
that was
correct,
something
but
else.
he's correcting
Child's.
himself. He's
Child's.
overthinking himself.
Well, gummies.
Phil is the king of
Yeah.
self-correction.
Yeah, he's in his room just contemplating. Oh shit, I fucked this up.
Fucked it up, guys.
Dude,
I
the inner
fucked it up.
monologue
up.
gets
Fix
so loud. It gets louder
yeah.
than the real you.
He's not even listening to the podcast.
Right,
and
right,
I
right.
tell him I fucked this up.
He has no idea what we're saying. He's like, they all think I'm fucking dumb, man. I gotta tell them the truth, man.
They gotta know I'm smart.
No, they gotta know. I know English. I swear I do.
Dude,
I
so-
would never release balloons, man.
So, Joe, what do we have going on right now?
Yeah, check on
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
They're perfectly round.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh.
Holy shit.
That makes my OCD
I'm
happen.
gonna hide our overlay real quick so you can. No, the overlay's not blocking anything. Never mind.
Hey, fun fact, I was going to bring up something. Joe, last time I was here, maybe the second to last time I was here, you talked about that big paintball thing that you guys do.
Yeah.
Ion.
When is that?
Oh, that's in the summer.
July 3rd.
Did you do it this year?
Oh, yeah.
That was the last time I saw Spencer.
Dude, do you know who used to go and do that?
John.
Shane Gillis. Like, him and Matt McCusker did that a few
Really?
years ago. Yeah, and they talked about it, and I was like, I think that's the same thing Joe does. And then they're like, yeah, they recreate D-Day. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
It's insane.
Yeah, about 5,000 people show up.
yeah, that's what they,
6,000 people.
and it was in the middle of PA somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they
Bumblefuck
talked about
skirmish.
how, yes, that's it, the skirmish, yes.
Do they yell the same things that they yelled back then? And all that stuff? They use lines and
Some
stuff?
people do, and
Really?
it's a problem.
Dude, we had
Big problem.
one
What
of
are
our
you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
one of our relatives, Tyler and I, our great uncle Steve, was in the army at that time, and he was on at Normandy, like storming the beaches of Normandy, and he said that they had to carry their army pack, which weighed an average of like 80 pounds, and they would back the U-boats up, open the door, and
Yeah.
expect you to jump out and just go to the shore.
Yeah.
Some of the boats stopped too far from the shores, and the guys just sunk to the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, and that was it. Like, we couldn't swim
Yeah.
with an 80-pound bag in the jumping off of a boat in pitch dark with an 80-pound backpack, and you have to figure out how to survive. You would ditch the backpack and swim to shore, but then you'd have nothing.
Yeah.
And you know what's
And
true?
you're
You
getting
think about,
shot
like,
at.
Yes.
yeah, while being shot at, but like also like the bags, like they probably had them like strapped to them in some way. And back then they didn't have just like easy little clips that you snap.
Yeah, you didn't have the.
Yeah, it
It's
wasn't
all
Jansport.
metal shit
Yeah.
with
It's jammed.
it wasn't Jansport. That's true. That's right. It wasn't Under Armour or some
Yeah.
shit. But like it was
The
probably
zipper
really
stuck. It was a Jansport.
it was but it was probably a complicated thing, so they probably couldn't take it off easily underwater
Oh,
either.
yeah.
So that's probably why.
I had
Well, then
a-
you start to panic because you're underwater.
Oh
Right.
my god, dude. That
Yeah,
is
not
such
to
a
mention
that is such a
you're
nightmare.
still
go.
getting shot at.
Yeah, you're being shot at. I had a
Straight
nostalgic
nightmare, man.
Speaking of Jansport, I had a nostalgic backpack
Speaking of
moment
Jansport.
at the thrift store. Remember? Do you guys remember? You guys have somebody you went to school with or yourselves had this. Do you
Jack
guys
Jeans.
remember the LL Bean backpacks with the reflective stripe on the back, like going like kind of diagonal? Do you guys remember that? Or am I? I'm older than everybody here, I think.
Yeah, but not by much.
I'll go look it up. See if
It's
I know.
I'm 30. I'll be 37 this year. 30. I'm 36.
So not
right now.
by much.
No, but
Yeah.
it was just
I
I just
turned
saw
34 in a
this-
couple of months,
I
so.
saw this LL Bean backpack from 1994, and I was like, "Holy!"
I'm
Like,
gonna be honest. I didn't know they existed.
yo, I
Yeah.
bought that at the thrift store for $12.
Wait,
And,
angle it this way.
like,
I'm just looking to see if I can find a good example.
it.
This one?
yeah.
Like that? Just like a backpack.
Yeah, but with the reflective stripes, so when you walked in the car,
It
if
would
it was at nighttime, it would reflect.
Oh, smart.
They were
It's
big
just a
money back in the
backpack.
day, dude.
Yeah,
they were like
smart
only
backpack.
the rich kids had the LL Bean
That's
backpacks.
because
why I didn't
parents
know
just
about
kick
them.
the children outside.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't have one. I always wanted one, so I finally got one at 36.
The only,
Bitch, I got one now.
reflective bit on mine is like right here on the strap, and that's it. Like,
yeah. Dude,
Oh,
North
that's-
Face backpack.
That's saving
with a-
lives right
Yeah,
there.
North Face.
Hell yeah.
That was the standard one that I had.
The
for,
JanSport?
JanSport.
Yeah,
You had,
dude,
I remember
of
that
course.
one.
Yeah, dude, millions
Yeah,
of
the
them.
gray. It was just like the leather bottom on it, right? Or whatever it was.
Hell yeah.
It just
That's
worked.
the one, man.
Yeah.
It
Yep.
just
Got it
worked. It was
done.
great. It
Yep.
carried your
Functional.
books.
That's
Did
cool.
everything you
Yeah.
need.
Yep, in school, and they did that.
And it could be yeeted across the living room the second you get home.
Yeah, dude.
Yeet.
It
like
was
I'm
a
home.
great weapon.
Yeah.
Were you
Filled with
guys?
books
I have
and-
math and science homework tonight.
All
Look
right,
out.
Here we go. Question.
2 textbooks in this
Big
bitch.
textbooks.
All right, it's fourth grade. It's fourth grade, whatever year that is for everybody. It's individual. Fourth grade.
It is back to school season.
It's
so.
a Friday
It is.
afternoon. It's a Friday afternoon in late
Yes,
May.
yes.
You're getting into springtime. It's nice enough to play outside, play with your friends.
I'm there.
It's a Friday afternoon. Do you do your homework to get it done, or do you wait till Sunday night?
I had to do
Sunday
my homework.
night, without a doubt. Stop.
I was forced to do my homework.
Okay.
I it depends on what it was.
Homework before play.
I ignored the shit out of my homework.
Dude, so did I. I was so fucking bad with doing my homework in school, and I would always pretend that I left it at home.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot my science textbook. Guess I can't do my science homework. Sucks.
Oh.
That sucks,
Oh,
man.
that's so crazy. I forgot my entire backpack in my
I would
locker.
straight up lie.
Exactly.
I'd be like,
Exactly, dude.
I don't
I
have
know
any
I
homework.
did that. I know I left it on purpose.
Yeah, my grandmother would
I staged
straight
the
up
lie.
lock me in the house and be like, "No, you're doing your homework before you can do anything else."
Yeah, but see, that probably helped you out later in life. My mom would be
I
like,
work in radio, so no.
my mom would be like, "Do you
Discipline.
have homework this weekend?" And I'd say, "No, I don't have any homework." And then Sunday night, I'd be like, "Shit, I forgot."
Mom, I have a science project. You need to drive me to ShopRite.
I remember my mom. Here's a
tomorrow.
quote from my mom.
We have to make guts out of spaghetti.
Here's a good mom quote.
And a volcano.
A 42, Kyle? Did you even study this? Yeah,
I got a
I
twen-
don't know.
What did you-
I was in like 5th grade and I got a 42 on my history test.
Yeah, I remember in 6th grade on the planets, I had a pop quiz and I got a 27. 27.
What'd you say? Like Pluto, Mickey, Minnie, Goofy?
It was Miss Kovacs' class.
Yeah, Miss Kovacs. Yeah.
I was so fucking bad at doing my
27,
homework.
dude?
27.
Would you write your fucking name?
Dude, honestly, I might be wrong about the planets, but I know it
So
was
it was
something
Earth
like
and
it was
definitely
science.
Miss Kovacs was science.
Definitely
science.
Earth 2.
It was definitely Earth and Earth 2.
Earth Junior?
Earth.
That is the
Earth
sun.
Junior.
Squared?
Staples. That one looks like Staples.
What was your best class in high school? Do you guys remember? Like, or in school in general? What was like your general focus? Like,
Yeah,
do you
what was
remember
your what
strong points?
class did you shine at?
Oh,
What
God.
What grade?
I'm oddly good at school.
4th, 6th grade, somewhere around there.
Yeah, middle school.
4, 5, 6, middle grade.
So in 3rd grade, they thought I was retarded because I refused to read. But like, not refuse. They were just like,
Can you isolate
I
that
don't
too?
think your son could read. I think he's in the special classes.
Just
and then one
they
day they were
thought
like,
I was-
"Oh no, he just has ADHD. He's not stupid. He thinks we're stupid." And I was like, "Yeah, there it is."
What about you, Bob?
Oh, God, I don't even know.
Were you good at math, reading, writing? What were you good at?
So I was only good at reading because I would pay attention to context clues
Yeah,
in
yeah.
class.
Yeah, yeah.
I would never read.
Right.
No.
I only read one book that was ever assigned to me.
What was it?
Great Gatsby.
Oh yeah, good.
The
Oh,
only
same.
book that I read.
Same.
Everything else, I just
Dude.
sat in class and listened to everyone else answer.
There you go.
And I
Ever?
was good enough to bullshit the times when the teacher would call me.
Okay.
I'd just be like, "Oh yeah," and I'd speak in like generalizations and like,
Yeah.
"Oh well, when he did that, he the guy, what's his name? You mean so and so? Yeah, that one. When he did the thing, like, I think that's what the writer was going with. Absolutely correct.
I think that's what sparked the writers was trying to tell us.
It would just all be in generalizations and
Dude, whoever came up with summer reading,
Fuck
fuck
'em.
you.
But
the
you got
summer,
pizza.
man. The summer.
I blame
is
Pizza Hut.
not for homework.
I blame Pizza Hut.
Why?
We didn't
'Cause
get pizza.
Well, no, because you could do the book thing.
We got a
Nothing.
quiz.
What
Bob.
book thing?
Mute me.
We had a report to do.
I'll bring you one. Here's this one. When in the summer of 8th grade, I got Lyme's disease,
Yes, you did.
and we got a
Dude,
Chihuahua.
same.
We got a dog
Yes.
that I loved. I wanted a dog really bad. We got a Chihuahua.
best dog we ever had.
Best dog we ever had. And my reading for the summer was The Hobbit, and I literally
yeah.
looked at it June 15th like,
Yeah, dude.
Not reading that. Then it came around to take the test. The first day of school, Mrs. Johnson, freshman year, English. We had to take the first week of school. We had to take the Hobbit test. I don't know how. I fucking aced it, and I didn't even look at the book. If they asked me who
That's
wrote
impressive.
it, I would have got it wrong.
You know what? I did something similar. I think I got like a B- or something. Life of Pi. Never even looked at the back. Never even read the back of the book.
Phenomenal
Yeah, it was
movie.
Cherry
Really?
Pie.
Yeah, really good movie.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm more
movie.
of an Apple guy myself.
Yeah.
No, it was summer
Blueberry.
reading. Fuck summer reading.
Yeah.
No. What was your strong suit in school?
I was just generally good at school.
Were you? Good
Yeah.
for you.
I didn't-
Good for you. I was not good
I didn't
at any
have
of
to
them.
doing homework wasn't effort or anything. I just
Yeah.
I'd get it done.
Yeah, and he's a
Cool.
teacher
I was.
now.
I think
that
I was
makes
a
sense.
total dud. Math, I was not
No,
good
I was
at.
a pile of shit. Like in the classroom, I was the
Oh,
worst
I was a
kid.
total dickhead.
Yeah.
I get kicked out all the
Yeah.
time.
I was good. You know what? I was good at behavior. I
Yeah.
never saw the
Yeah.
principal.
Yeah.
Kid's
but I
dumb
was
as
bad
shit,
at
but he
math.
listens.
I was bad at math. I was
Listen,
bad
I
at
have
English.
respect for that student.
Me too.
Don't bother me. Just
Just
Don't
stay
bother
quiet.
me.
be over there, dum dum.
The
I was
only
bad at math, and I wasn't even sporty, so I wasn't good at gym.
No.
I
Joe's
don't
back.
know what I don't think I did. I hated school.
Two things. One, The Life of Pi was such a letdown from someone who didn't read the book, got really excited about desserts, not
Not
anything
one
about
dessert
the
to
book.
do with the
Not
dessert,
one
bud.
dessert. That was
there's
bullshit.
a tiger involved.
Second of all, I
Tiger
lived in
King.
the principal's office.
Okay, that's a brag now. But back then, it's not really.
The only thing I remember from my elementary school is still to this day how to get to the front office and where the layout is for like the principal's office and everything. Couldn't tell you anything else about the school.
Where did you go to school, Joe?
Freehold.
Okay.
I went to
You think you-
Erickson.
Got it.
Sorry, I had a bubble in my throat. Do you think if you walk around the halls of your classroom now, you'd get like the feeling like, oh man, I'm back.
Yeah.
Here I am. I have a test. I have something to
So,
do. Or is that
hear a
just my
weird fact?
anxiety?
No, I think it'd be like, and this is the bathroom I threw a cherry bomb in.
My name is somewhere in every school I went to.
Did you write your name on shit?
No, I don't. They put a little plaque thing of like my grades, like handprints in elementary school. So that's just
Oh,
hanging there still.
I have
In
one of
my-
them too. They did a big flag for 9/11 or something like
Yeah.
that, where they did like the handprints.
In my middle school, they put up a weird thing. In my high school, I have a banner at Freehold Township. That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Okay.
So
I was pretty sporty.
the only time I ever got thrown out of like a school class, anything like that,
Oh, here we go.
wasn't even for something I did in class. So I was a big band geek in school, always in the
Did you
in
put
the
your
band
dick in a
room.
trumpet?
I did not actually. But instead of going to study hall,
This one time?
our teacher was like, "All right, yeah, fine, you can go to the band room, whatever." So it was me and like two other guys hanging out in the band room.
That's cool, though.
And we'd hang out with our band director just to,
Yeah.
learn more about music and blah, 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 blah. Well, one day I farted in the office.
Awesome.
And it was
that the trumpet?
so bad, our band director literally kicked us out and would not let us come back in for study hall for the rest of the year.
A whole year.
The fart was so bad that you ruined study hall for the rest of the year.
And we started playing this game, and I remember this to this day.
It's so funny.
We found a roll of tape, and we all had drumsticks, and we were launching the roll of tape with drumsticks and trying to catch. Well, it was one of those things where I just like reached to grab it,
It's like devil sticks.
and it just happened. And my band director was like sitting right behind me. He just goes, "Out, just go, just go." And I'm
I
like,
could taste it. My mouth was open.
"Yes."
I could taste.
That band director got so much shit, and he was our favorite teacher. We'd always hang out.
I don't
in the
know if it
room.
was all shit.
There's a little bit of shit.
But like, we would hang out in the band room, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
And we're getting ready to go to Disney. We'd go to Disney every other year. We'd do the parade down Main Street, all that kind of stuff.
That's
Oh,
cool.
nice.
That's awesome.
And they're going through things we can and can't bring on the trip. Like, oh, make sure you have this. Don't bring food or anything like that.
Yeah.
And my one friend raises his hand and goes, the color guard is asking, not me, I would never ask, but the color guard is asking, where can they put their vibrators? Oh, no. The band director just goes, leave. And he goes,
sounds so
All right.
depressed.
Fair.
He just gets up and walks.
That's funny.
What the
Fuck.
I think the hardest.
Everyone turns and we're like, dude, he goes, they asked, not me.
Is that true though?
No.
Fucking literally not.
Okay.
The funniest thing I witnessed in my entire high school career, I was in a Spanish class. My teacher's name was Mrs. Kanapka. And a kid 2 seats in front of me, we were taking a test, and the heater in our room was going, and he's like, Miss Kanapka,
That's
can you...
an actual cricket, by the way, not me
he
pushing
goes,
the button.
Can you...
Joke sucks.
He goes, can you turn off the heater? It's really distracting. And 2 other kids were like, yeah, I'm really having a hard time concentrating, because we were taking our big end of the year test for like our big grade. It was our final. And she's like, I will not. She always thought we were kidding. Like, anytime anybody asks us here, can I go to the bathroom? You do not have to go to the bathroom. Like, she was so mean. And the kid goes, can you please just shut off the heater? Like, while we're taking the test, I'm having a really hard time concentrating. And he was. And she said, no. Take your test. Push your hands over your ears. If you need to do that, blah, blah, blah. It was all this thing. So the heater is going, like that. So he goes, okay. 10 minutes goes by, and he just starts going, and she looks over and she goes, stop it, Gregory. His name is Greg. I know his last name, I'm not going to say it, but she goes, Greg, stop. And he goes, and he's doing that noise, and she goes, stop it. And he goes, like that, like an octave higher. When I tell you, the entire class was leveled. I'm telling you, tears in our eyes, smacking the desks, crying, screaming, to the point where our vice principal, Mrs. Embley, was walking by the classroom. She heard it and came in and said, what the hell? Like, what is going on right now, Miss? Like, what? You don't have control of your class.
Yeah.
The teacher's freaking out to the principal, like, I didn't do this. It was all him. And he goes, I'm trying to take my test, and this heater's humming louder than a car. I can't take a test, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, everybody be quiet. And she stopped, and the heater's going. She goes, everybody out, take your test. We're going to the library. And then we had to sit in the library and take our test. But, dude, I'm telling you right now, that was...
I thought there was a vibrator joke coming. That whole story.
By the way,
here it comes. Here it comes.
In the chat, Ange goes, I just entered the stream and all I heard was Bob talking about vibrators.
Surprise!
A kid in my English class got suspended so we learned the history of Aesop's fables, which was basically a little kid's story.
That sounded smart.
With
Didn't it?
What?
The history of Aesop's fables.
Well, you know what they are.
So that sounded loud.
We're fine.
So we had to learn the history of Aesop's fables, and the reason they existed. They were to tell you a lesson, and you gain some sort of redeeming quality from the tale. We had to create our own one-page
Fable
story. And a kid in my class did a story where he was talking about a cat. I'll never forget this. A cat that used to chase bugs near the river. And the cat would always try to get the bugs, and he wouldn't get the bugs. He would fall in the river and get wet. And it was this long, drawn-out story, but his moral of his story was every time the fly drops 4 inches, the pussy gets wet. And I was like, damn. Like, oh, my God. It was so good. My teacher's like, she goes, I want to tell you right now, you got an A on your paper, but you're going to the principal's office. Yes.
We take those. Yeah, all day.
Oh, yeah, all day. As a teacher, if
I'd
some
be
kid...
a proud dad if I was that kid's parent.
Well, as a teacher, how do you handle that?
You do exactly what you do. You get an A.
But you need to go.
Class. Yeah,
It's AI.
I'll get in trouble if I let this slide.
Yeah, if I let this slide, it's on you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. That's a good point. You don't think about that.
How you making out, Joe?
You allowed that.
We're good.
What's the ETA on Eaton?
Chicken's at like 150-ish.
Okay.
Which means it's time to get the flank steak in.
All right.
Sides are about ready.
Are we eating on cam, or are we going to eat and then film and react?
Up to you.
I think we should just eat on cam.
All right.
Why
yeah.
not?
We usually do that anyway, you know.
That sounds good
We'll
to me.
take turns biting, so you're not just listening to
we
silent
won't talk
chewing.
while we're eating tacos.
Yeah, we won't talk
no.
while we're eating tacos.
That's not good etiquette. That's not
very,
a good podcast.
very amateur kind of stuff.
Not a
there.
good podcast.
You don't eat chips on the microphones.
No.
It's not ideal.
No.
Not ideal.
It's all right. People have to listen for it to work.
Damn.
Graham knows the background of that.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I got
Okay.
that.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys.
Damn. Okay.
Jesus.
Salsa's ready.
Okay.
Guac is ready.
Great. You need help planting stuff up? I'll be over in a minute.
Steaks gotta go in. Ground
And
beef's gotta go in.
what's on the steak? Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And do you guys remember Emeril Lagasse?
Of course.
Bam,
I met him.
bam, and all that. He
I
had,
met
he
him,
had
dude.
his signature essence.
Yeah. Of course.
That's on there too.
Oh,
and
sick.
it's his actual recipe for the essence.
Oh, really?
My dad.
I don't like essence. The name essence. I got my essence all over the steak.
It's all over the steak.
It's all over your lower back.
Oh.
And again, out of context.
Bam! 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 That's him when he's doing it.
Do you have to keep doing that, Emerald? We've been married for 30 years. Bam! Bam! Bam!
Anyway, my dad knows a guy who I guess was either on his show or something like that, and got the actual recipe
nice.
no way. From him. So that is
Essence of
on
Emerald. I love that.
Emerald's essence is all over that steak.
I love it. I
Sounds like
met
his
him.
the smell
actually-
that's coming off that is amazing.
I met Emerald at the Sam's Club in Freehold.
Oh, yeah, you had a book signing there.
He did a book signing. My mom took me, and I always
remember
remember
that.
like how cool it was to meet a guy that was like on
He's on TV.
major market TV.
Yeah, he was
Holy
big then.
shit.
He had his Food Network show. Like,
Yeah,
he was
big deal back
He had a
then.
whole string of restaurants. He had
Oh,
his own
yeah.
cookware.
He had steakhouses.
Yeah.
He was legit, dude. He's worth quite a bit of cash.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean,
he's
he's
good for
the
him.
OG of like, I mean, obviously Julia Child is like
Oh, of
the
course,
OG.
my favorite. My
Yeah.
favorite.
But I mean,
Oh my god.
That's all I got.
why did my brain go to Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah, with the pie.
Are you cooking? Help is on the way, Diddy.
that's basically what Julia Childs was Adam Sandler.
I am Job.
It was a good, but no, for that time period, for the mid 2000s.
Yeah, like he was the Julia
was the
Child
guy.
of that,
Over there,
Yeah.
Joe.
of us.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Good morning, my
Mid-
little nose miners.
Those miners. Mid 2000s, we were
biters.
talking about like the early seasons of Big Brother. You were saying like early 2000s reality television was such a lawless wasteland
Yes.
of content.
Oh, yeah.
Look, MTV, for example. Next. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
that was
yeah.
the most petty shit I've ever seen on
Raiders?
television.
Room
The people would
Raiders
just
is
Room Raiders.
wild.
What was that one? Is that the one where they go in the room with the black light and everything? Holy crap!
before meeting
yeah.
Yeah, before
Yeah. They would
The
go
one
in the room
nuts.
before meeting them.
The one that was my favorite was Ryan Dunn had a TV show about pranks, and it was one
Oh, yeah.
season. It was like 8 episodes. He'd make these fucking obnoxious pranks, but then he had to test them on himself. So he'd just be like looking at the camera like,
I didn't know that he had a show.
yeah.
Ryan Dunn, R.I.P. Yeah.
Dude, Ryan
Oh,
Dunn.
Pimp My Ride.
Yes,
Dude, we know
Pimp
how
My
much
Ride
you
was
like
amazing.
piano, so we put screens on everything with
Yeah,
a
dude,
hot
that-
tub TV.
Also,
You like fish? We're gonna put a fish tank in your car because that fucking makes sense.
And you can play mini golf on your hood of your car.
also
You're welcome.
as soon as you stop these cameras, we're taking half of those TVs off.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
What is
exactly.
with all the fucking monitors, dude?
Yo, you know the
Every-
question, speaking of reality TV,
and an Xbox in your car.
Extreme Home Makeover Edition. I have
Oh.
a question.
Ty Pennington.
When they would redo
always
those
came off as
houses,
a douche.
Yeah, but when they would redo those houses, would they get reassessed for taxation?
I hope not.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
then it would
it'd have
be
to
you'd
be.
be like,
Here's this
fuck.
poor family. Here's
Yeah.
a $14 million house.
Yeah, dude,
Good luck.
they would some houses were in such bad shape. I don't know if you guys watched that show, but I
Yeah,
dated a
we
girl
used
whose
to-
grandparents were big into it.
My
They would
parents.
demolish the whole house and build a new one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Their tax
It wasn't just
burden-
home improvement. It was home
It was
replaced.
Home,
Yeah, home
it was home
replacement.
new.
Here's a new. Just a new.
New home.
And in that same ilk, Trading Spaces.
Yes.
Oh.
And, Preston and Steve were on that.
Yeah, wife swap, all that shit.
Wait, they did that?
They did.
Yeah, they did wife swap.
Yeah, Preston and Steve were on Trading Spaces.
Yeah, Trading Spaces. Yes, they
and
did
that's
that.
the one where they decorate
their
each other's.
house.
Yeah, like
That's
your
the one with,
neighbor does
Danny
a room in your
DeVito.
house.
Yeah.
Preston and Steve both got redos in their room and then sold their houses.
Wasn't there one that went viral a while ago where they decorated the whole place, they redid the whole place, and the lady hated it?
Yeah, and she's like,
yes.
Oh no.
Oh, the kids used to hate their rooms. Be like, "This sucks, Dad." Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
and
up.
I love how they'd
a
be
new
like,
room.
oh, for your daughter, I put purple unicorns and rainbows, and it's like, okay,
Well, because they would ask the kids for
she's into
one
this thing like right
thing.
now.
I like
So they're
girls,
like-
Dad. Can you put Jeeps in this room? Sorry.
I know, it's like they take one little essence of what the kid might possibly like and
Yeah.
throw it up.
Congratulations,
Unicorns
this is your
everywhere.
personality for the rest
Yeah,
of your
I
life.
played baseball 8 years ago. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Oh, you like
I-
unicorns, unicorn bed, unicorn sheets, unicorn walls, unicorn ceiling, unicorn lights.
I knew a kid who was on Wife Swap,
Whoa.
and
That's gotta be weird.
he
That kid,
the
gotta be
the
weird.
kid was fucking
the
weird.
kid was married?
well,
The earnest in your Amish. He was married.
and he actually went viral for him throwing a temper tantrum over chicken tenders.
I remember that.
Wait, that was him?
Oh, that's him?
You
You know
knew
that
him? Yeah. Wait, the
Oh,
kid with the
that's
southern
awesome.
accent? Oh, no, not southern accent. Something else I'm thinking of.
No,
I'm sorry.
and
Is it the kid
they're
that
from-
packs up his toys and marches out?
I think so.
Oh, threatens to run away.
I think so. Yeah.
You knew that
Oh
kid?
my
That's
God,
a
that's
legendary
awesome.
kid.
I met
She
him.
thinks she's going to make me eat vegetables when I said I want my dino nuggets.
I went to college with a kid who was his best friend, and I met the guy.
That's
and
amazing.
He tried to keep it quiet,
That
and
is
then
a legendary friend poll.
Everyone would shit on him for being the chicken tenders kid.
Oh, man.
I
that must be his whole
own that.
life.
Remember
I would
she's
own
Oh,
that.
he's also a weird fucking dude too.
Really?
Like, weird dude.
was
So
weird?
like
Oh, no.
that
That's
was
kind of
kinda
all
real
his thing.
life. That was like his thing.
Oh, man.
I'm getting hungry, Joe.
In the chat,
Dino
Ange
Nuggets.
says Wife Swap was my Wednesday night jam.
Oh, man. Those
So
old
good.
shows and the original first couple seasons of American Idol were really
Yes.
brutal too. The best part was the
William
horrible auditions, right?
She bang,
Oh,
she
yeah.
bang.
Yeah. And I mean, what a great time! Just all the experimenting with live with the Real World was one.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Real
what
World
was the
Road
rules. The challenge.
I could never say it. Real world
Real
road
world
rules.
road rules.
Yep.
And what was it? The Sweet Life? No, that's Zach and Cody.
Zach and Cody.
What was the one
Close,
with
no.
with Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie?
Oh, the Sweet
Night in
Life.
Paris. Oh,
no,
wait,
no. The Simple Life.
The Simple Life.
Life,
That was
yeah.
close.
I like the OC, the Simple Life, all those shows that were just mindless. Teen Mom, like season 1 was like 06.
dude, yeah.
Another show that I never watched personally, but Ange was telling me she was watching, Making the Team, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader
Oh
show.
yeah, that was a big show.
They were fucking brutal on that show.
Oh, I never saw it.
It's like this super skinny cheerleader, hot blonde, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And like, well, you did put on a couple of pounds in the off season. I don't think you're going to be able to make the team.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
very fat now. And she's like skinny rail, like
Dude, that was the thing then, right? Was like
Yeah.
fat shaming was horrible back then, and like you had
Yeah.
to have skin and bones to be considered attractive.
You had to, yeah.
It was so bizarre, and the lowrider jeans that they all had to show their hip bones
hell
and
yeah,
stuff,
hell
right?
yeah.
God.
Oh my god,
Show me
what
that
a weird
hip
time.
bone.
Show that hip bone. Show that hip bone. Give me a bone.
So Joe, what do we have going on now?
Chicken's on, flank steak's on, ground meat is on. Chicken's
So
about
how are you
done.
doing the ground beef? Because that was one where I'm like very confused.
That's a good question. I kind of forgot. I did it a while ago.
Good. I did it good.
Yeah, it smells good.
That's all
That's
that
half
counts.
the battle.
I put the two beasts in there. I put a little bit of Aleppo pepper because it didn't really have a lot of spice. And then I put one of the sauces in there, but I don't remember which one it is.
Okay.
So
Ooh, mystery sauce.
it'll be a surprise.
Mystery. Ooh.
surprise for everyone.
What was your favorite show to watch in school when they would wheel in that cart with the VCR?
Ooh, Bill Nye.
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye, the
Bill
science
Nye.
guy.
I had
Bill.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite Bill Nye experiences. We were, again, band trip in Disney. Like half the band was late to getting to curfew.
Right.
Because one of the buses broke down. And
do you
our
do?
punishment was the next day we had to wait in the hotel room before going to the parks for like 2 hours.
Wait, you were punished?
So we
The
were
whole
all
band
punished.
was punished for
like
that.
half the band was punished.
working.
So we had to
not fair.
go with the Spanish teacher in the one hotel room. There's like 12 of us in this one hotel room with 2 queen beds. And it was a Spanish teacher, so she's like, all right, this is going to be educational for y'all because you can't keep track. We watched Bill Nye the Science Guy and Where in the World is Carmen San
I
Diego
liked Carmen San Diego.
I never watched that.
in Spanish.
That's rough.
Couldn't understand a word they're saying except for Bill Nye Scientifico is the name of the show, by the way. And it was the whole theme song, but Bill Nye Scientifico.
Did they still do the Bill?
Bill Nye.
Remember the China?
It was great.
The Chinese
Was the
one?
Bills in English, or did they have
Yes.
like an accent?
Bill. It was the same Bill chanting from the show.
Beer, yes.
And so we had no idea what's going on until we see Bill Nye holding up, being dubbed over, saying, watermelon, boom, throwing it off the roof, talking about gravity.
Oh, yeah,
And the next one was Donde estás en el mundo es Carmen?
Where
Where in the world is
yeah,
Carmen
yeah.
San Diego?
Yeah.
And we had no idea what the hell was
We
going on.
had no idea where she was.
We didn't know what was happening, but we knew that was what we were watching.
Oh, wow.
And it was simultaneously the worst but best experience. 'cause
How old
we're
were you?
like, high school. This
Oh,
was
this was
my
high school?
That
Oh,
sounds miserable.
yeah.
sophomore year. No, this was my my sophomore year.
Oh, thank you. There was a moth in my coffee.
You
guys see that?
He let it out, and it just like, thanks.
I
And took
saw,
off.
dude, this moth just went right in his coffee. I'm like,
Now
oh,
he's
shit.
just chilling.
He's
The
gonna be
moth is like,
he's gonna be up all night.
Yeah, that guy's heart rate is insane. Yeah. You're going to watch a moth explode live on air.
I bought a decaffeinated coffee table.
I think Mitch Hedberg just made an appearance. Finish the rest of that.
I bought a decaffeinated coffee table. I spilled coffee on my leg. It was all up all night. I don't remember. What is it?
I don't remember. No, that was what's his name? The one that talked like this.
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright.
I
Stephen Wright
forgot
jokes.
how to spell amnesia.
I spilled spot remover on my dog, and now he's gone.
Dude, dude, Stephen Wright.
Stuff like that.
He goes, I used to work at an airport, and I'd park all the airplanes, but I got fired because I locked the keys in the airplane. We had to duct tape 16 coat hangers together to get in the airplane. Like, funny shit. So cut and dry.
like that.
I worked at a fire hydrant factory. I couldn't park anywhere near the place.
My favorite are those one-liner, goofy little jokes that mean nothing. Like like Mitch Hedberg was like that too.
Yes.
Oh,
My favorite
Hedberg's
Mitch
the best.
Hedberg joke by far was I had a parrot and the parrot talked, but it didn't say I'm hungry, so it died.
I love that joke.
You know, I was a big Mitch Hedberg fag when I was younger.
Fag.
And he had the joke about wine,
Yeah.
and I didn't get it because I didn't know how fucking wine was made. And it was like, I saw a rhino eating a grape, and I was like, dude, you have to wait.
Yeah. I saw a wino and he was eating a grape. He was like, dude, you gotta wait. Yeah, I remember that.
The best was the duck and Subway.
Oh yeah.
He goes, I saw a duck downtown Seattle, and I was like, duck don't belong downtown, but whatever. I went into Subway, and I got a sandwich, and I said, can I have a roll? And the lady said, no, we don't sell blank rolls. I guess the 2 blank sides can't touch. I said, oh, okay, well, that's for a duck. And she goes, well, okay, here's a roll, and it's free. I did not know that ducks eat for free at Subway. In that case, there's 7 ducks outside, and they all want steak fajita subs. He goes, and then he
They
goes,
all
I go,
want sun chips.
yeah, and they all want sun chips. He goes, and I go to any Subway now. I said, give me a number 4, but don't bother ringing it up. It's for a duck.
I love his bit about naming appliances.
Oh,
love
you gotta
that.
say what the thing does,
As a
then you add
fresher.
Yeah.
What does this thing do? It keeps shit fresh. Well, that's a fresher. I'm going on break.
yeah.
My last one was, I wish I was a headless horseman's horse. I would fuck with that dude. Yeah, we're going that way. We're not going towards the hay.
I was always a fan of his bananas and traffic light one. Yeah, a banana is the polar opposite of a traffic light. Yellow means go on ahead.
Green means
wait. And red means where the fuck did you get a red banana?
Where'd you get that red banana
Yes.
at?
That's so
Oh,
funny.
R.I.P. Great man.
so good.
Great jokes, man.
Very good.
Is there any current comedians that you're listening to or that you're fans of? 'Cause
Oh,
for
yeah,
me, I
dude.
haven't listened in a long time.
I love Steve Hofstetter.
Yeah, he's
He
good.
is
Hofstetter? I like him.
fantastic.
Yep.
I love his
Okay.
crowd work. And he's great when people either heckle him or are just complete shitbags.
Oh, is that the guy that it kind of touches more political?
Yeah,
sometimes?
little bit, yeah.
Ginger guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, his crowd work.
His
when people
crowd work
heckle
is
him, he
amazing.
destroys people online. Yeah, I've watched his videos before. Good guy.
I like Nate Bergazzi.
Okay.
I haven't heard of him.
He's from Tennessee,
have
just
not
like a
gotten
normal
into it.
knock-around dad kind of guy.
Okay.
Just cool dude. Nothing.
Yeah.
I'm a big Shane Gillis fan. I love Shane
Gillis, he's phenomenal.
There's nobody, like
Yeah, he's
nobody bigger than him right now.
By the way, the food smells amazing.
Yeah, it does. I
I'm
smell
so
it. Yeah.
excited to eat.
Shane Gillis. Like I actually like listen to comedians like during their interviews. I think if you're funny during an interview, like you're next level funny rather
Yeah.
than like preparing for on stage.
Yeah.
There's a comedian from back in the day who I think is one of the most funny people in the world. His name is Colin Quinn, and he does like history-based podcasts. And like history-based comedy shows. He'll do like, he's like, if you ever look at a picture of like St. Peter's Basilica from the Middle Ages, it looks like a Def Jam Records release party. They're all like in iced out, like gold necklaces and robes and shit. He's just funny with history, and I like that. I think it's cool.
That's awesome.
It does smell really fucking good.
Oh man, I just missed my child's first ever blowout.
She's not gonna miss yours.
Dang. I sent my wife the link for the show. And I was like, in case you miss me, you can watch me. And she says, I do miss you, but only because she had her first blowout. Yeah. And I had to change her myself. And as I was changing her, she peed on me.
Oh, good girl, Haley.
Way to go.
God damn it. God damn it.
You're
I'm
just
sorry.
like, yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey.
I am free of this one. I'm having tacos
man, that
and
sucks.
not poop.
The whole back, she said. The whole back.
I called the parent this summer. I run a summer camp, and I called the parent, and I was like, hey, your 5-year-old child pooped himself. You got to come pick him up. And she was like, you can't just clean him up? And I said, ma'am, he has shit on the back of his neck.
It went all the way up. It went all the way up.
He was wearing a shirt, and there's a little piece of poop right in the back of his neck. I was like, I can't help him. There's nothing I can do to help this kid.
There's nothing I can do.
Kyle, I don't know why.
We kept him in the bathroom. I told him he's not allowed to come out.
You're not allowed to come out until it's your mom. I was taking my pool down today. This is unrelated, but you'll see why. And I was taking it down the Bilko steps.
just a baby
and
Ruth, don't worry.
Right next to my Bilko steps, as I'm walking down, is my dartboard. And either side's chalk where you can keep track your scores and stuff. For one reason or another, I don't know. We're throwing darts. I go grab my drink. I come back. I'm throwing darts with Kyle. And where the score's supposed to be, it's a race. And he just wrote, baby boy poop. And it's still there. That was like 2 years ago. And it just, every time I walk past, every time I walk past,
Baby boy poop.
every time I walk past it in my basement, I just see, in the worst handwriting ever, baby boy poop on my wall. It's the funniest fucking thing.
I don't know why.
We take two words like that and put them together and make each other laugh like grasshopper tongue,
like funny shit.
yeah, like alligator lick, like or something. Like your teeth itch. Your teeth itch. Itchy teeth.
That. Oh my God.
He goes through. He says, I'm gonna make you laugh. We're going to get ice cream or something. What was it? We went to Wendy's drive-through. So I'm gonna make you laugh. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna just say something stupid to the guy. We get to the window. He says, all right, grabs his food. All right, thank you so much. Anderson Cooper's eyelashes, and peeled out.
Yo, I remember that.
And I was like, you said what to it? Anderson Cooper's eyelashes.
I don't know
Bye.
why I just did it.
It just, I love the
smells
randomness
so
of things.
good.
Joe
man.
is running, dude.
does.
Joe is running.
Yeah, man.
I
have
see,
tablespoons.
I see plates.
Man, it's just like it really
Joe, do
is
you
like
need a
one of
hand
those.
over there?
Yeah,
chef-
do you
I need a
need
table.
Yeah,
what
you
I
want to
need.
like?
I can get on all fours.
Isolate that.
Isolate that.
Isolate that.
Out of context.
Out of context.
Emotional, damn it. There it is.
Yes. I love that. Need to get
That's
some more
funny.
of them. You know, I did wind up. I don't know if you go and like. What's your guilty pleasure when it comes to endless scrolling? What do you use? Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah,
Big
Instagram.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Dance around all
me,
of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I had to turn TikTok off because it pisses me off how I'm just waiting for the elevator. Let me put on a couple videos. Dead dog. Fucking what?
Dude. The one that
Are
gets
you
me is
kidding me?
you're at heaven and God says there's someone here waiting for you. I'm like, that's it. I shut it off every time.
It's like, nope,
Can't handle
I'm
it.
good.
Dude, somebody stole my Facebook.
What?
Somebody from Korea tried to log into my Facebook so many times, and I don't use Facebook. I only had it for like...
Emotional damage.
Yeah, for sure. But dude, I don't use... So the Instagram...
I had my Facebook stolen. Now it's your Facebook.
That was a joke that I got almost in trouble for on a podcast. I forget whose podcast it was. We were talking about the girl with two heads. I was like, did she find her friends on Facebook? Or the monkey lady that got her face eaten. She has no Facebook.
Oh, God.
But anyway, dude, so I got this. I would wake up every morning. You can ask Christy. I would wake up every morning at like 2 in the morning. It would say, use code blah, blah, blah for 2-factor authentication for Facebook. I'm like, nobody's going to get in there.
Right.
For like a year. And I just was like, I reset my password, then they try again. I'd reset my password, they'd try again. What I found out was happening, so on Instagram, I have the little blue thing so that I can use Meta
That little
customer
check mark?
service and stuff. And I only got that because I swear to this that I was one of the last people that got it before you could buy it. And I was so pissed off once you could buy it. I submitted articles every fucking month. I'd do something new, or I'd do a YouTube thing, or I'd do like for the Boston Hot Sauce Festival. I got verified right before the Boston Hot Sauce Festival, and then in June they offered subscription, and Boston was in April. I was so fucking mad. But I wanted to do that because I wanted people to have confidence, because there were people that were spamming my account and creating a fake Cast Iron Kyle account, getting people's credit card numbers. One woman got taken for $5,000 on her American Express. She got the money back. But I wanted people to know, like, I'm selling shit. I'm making money on this thing. I want people to know what's going on.
Yeah.
But my Instagram page was always separate from my Facebook page. So I think people thought if they got into Facebook, they'd get into the Instagram. And they are two separate entities.
Okay.
So Facebook said, because you haven't taken any methods or any steps to secure your account, like somebody got in my Facebook. I tried to get it back. They're like, no, you didn't do anything when we warned you that there was somebody trying to get in. I said, change my password.
Yeah,
what
you're
the
like,
fuck did you want me to do?
yeah,
What else are you supposed to
Yeah,
do?
what
else
did
am I
they want
supposed
you
to
to do?
So I went on my
did they say?
Instagram and I was like, hey, look, can I talk to somebody on can I speak to somebody on Meta? And they would, because it was just my Instagram that was verified, they would not talk about my Facebook. They're like, dude, that has nothing to do with this account. I'm like, all right, whatever. Peace, Facebook. Dude, all my shit from like 2007 and shit. Like, I was one of the first people I remember in my school that got a Facebook, like in senior year. It was like the thing, you know? And I had pictures of my grandfather. I had pictures with both, actually, all of my grandparents besides my mom's mom. I had photos with, like, and they're all gone now. And it was really hard because I kept that just for family and friends. Like, there was literally no cast iron shit bled into my Facebook.
Yeah,
It was just...
that's a good. It's a good thing to learn from this, though. Besides making sure you have 2-factor authentication set up properly and all that shit, there is an option to download all your data and save it on your computer yourself from Facebook. Your comments, your likes, your messages, your pictures.
Dude, I didn't know what that meant.
And you can keep it for your own posterity. Whatever you want to do with it. If you do delete your account, you won't lose your stuff. So that's a nice thing to do. So I did
That's
that
good to know.
just in case I ever decide to pull the plug like impulsively.
Yeah.
I have like all my old memory. It is for a memory thing more than anything, you know?
Facebook told me, they're like, you can download all of your information. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I'm not doing it. Then they sent me an email that's like, it was like 20 days left to download all your information until it's wiped away permanently.
Yeah.
So I was like, what does that even mean? So I Googled what it meant. And I was like, oh, shit, that's all my pictures. So I got all the photos.
Oh, you did get the stuff.
I
Good.
did, and
Actually
it's
get it
saved
back.
into it's actually
the
saved
Files app.
into files on your phone. So like,
Yeah,
I
because
literally
it's considered a file. Like if you do it on the computer, you get a zip file and you can do what you
There
want
was
with it.
like my last photo with my grandfather ever was on Facebook. I was like, jeez, like,
Man.
I'm so glad I got that.
I wish you could do the same thing with MySpace. I wish I miss my
know.
MySpace.
MySpace
Your
was
stuff
wild.
is there.
No,
Actually, they might
I
have
deleted my
deleted it.
mice. I deleted my MySpace.
Oh, I thought he said the food's. Oh shit! I got excited, dude. I'm hungry as fuck.
Facebook
man.
is.
It's close.
Yeah.
It's close.
You better hurry to fuck up, Joe.
They're doing a nice thing.
He's doing a great job. I know he's doing a great job, but it smells really good.
So
yeah,
good.
it does.
I feel like I'm
man. It's
watching
hard.
everybody else at the restaurant get their food. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then there's one asshole who gets the fajitas.
Oh yeah.
So you hear the sizzling go by, and you're like, "You son of a bitch!" I'm
There you go, Bob. We got.
Oh, it's an event.
Oh my god, dude.
All right, so we just like put our hands in that and
just
start
face
eating.
first.
Oh,
Joe, what is that? The steak?
That's the
ground beef.
Ground beef, dude. That's a lot of ground. You and Elena are gonna be eating all week.
What is that?
That's the chicken.
Oh, that's the
Little guac.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. That smells delicious.
All right, I'm gonna help you out, Joe.
Yeah.
Come right over.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Graham.
we're fine.
You good?
Yeah, we're moving along.
Nice.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Schmoving.
That all just smells amazing. Because what is in the middle one? I did not get a chance
That's
to.
the salsa. Or
Salsa.
Like
Oh,
Yeah.
Like the tomatoes and the chutney type of thing.
Oh, okay.
You told me to make stuff. I made stuff.
And
You
it
did. You
smells like good stuff.
I cannot wait. By the way, real quick shout out again to One Love Jerk Hut.
I didn't.
Hello.
touch the
They helped us out big time.
Yeah.
With providing the sauce.
Oh, they-
for the chicken.
Yeah.
So big
Yes.
thank
Thank
you
you.
to
Hell
One
yeah.
Love Jerk Hut.
No one can jerk
Um,
them off.
No, and it even says so on the bottle, which
I
is
love-
my favorite thing.
Love
It's just
love
no
that.
one can jerk us off.
Yep.
And it's just the original.
They took that.
Today-
I think they came up with that before they came up with the name.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know?
2006. This day. It is September 4th. 2006. September 4th. We lost the crocodile hunter.
Wow.
Yeah. Did you know that is the exact
Speaking
day.
of early 2000s reality TV.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
yeah, remember, yeah. And he,
These kids are adults now. It's
I
weird.
know, and he had to
Yeah.
take his sunblock off the market because it did not protect from harmful rays.
I hate you. Boo. Boo, Kyle. Boo. Boo,
Is this the longest podcast you guys have done?
It's close.
Okay.
It's close. I
Kyle,
think, I
boo.
think one of the other ones you did with us was like
Yeah, one of
maybe
the other
2.5
ones,
hours.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
What did
And-
Joe got there? What is this?
I think it was the other food one.
Oh, shit. Look at that. The chicken and the greens there. Look at that.
Oh,
my
man, oh, man, oh, man.
God.
So the greens are smoked bell and jalapeno. Nothing on them. Just
Jalapeno
four
beans.
toppings for the
I
meat.
tried to grab a piece to test it. It
I was
stuck to
gonna
everything
say.
else.
I was gonna say. I'm like, oh, toss me a slice.
Kyle's grabbing a piece of chicken off of there. Did you get just the
So we're done with the flank.
the-
go
the
in
fat
there.
part?
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is gonna go.
Yes.
Whoa.
The fact that Kyle didn't use a single word and just made noise.
I thought he was trying to say Jason Momoa while having a stroke.
I'm going to say something right now. I've never
My favorite
made
guy's
chicken
Jason.
that good. Did you hear that?
Wow.
What'd you say?
I've never made chicken that good.
I'll take it. And you got the a little more jerk hut sauce there if you want to add that one on top.
Holy shit, Joe.
No, that was all Bob. I just smoked it. I did not add anything to the chicken.
Oh,
Can you break down the marinade for the chicken, please?
Yeah.
One Love Jerk Hut.
That's it?
Period.
Literally, that's it.
Wait, how long?
That's it.
I put it in around 1:30.
Today. Okay, so 6 hours ish.
Yeah. Just the One Love Jerk Hut.
Wow.
Put that in a bag. Let the chicken just kind of hang out.
Okay.
Threw it in the fridge.
You get the steam in that shot. That's a pretty good shot right there. Steam coming off the. Kyle's got taking a video of the chicken right now. And since we're outside and it's cool outside.
Goes down.
Uh oh. It's really cold outside.
Joe
so
farted
the
on
food
himself.
Is steaming.
I opened up the Traeger, and all the butter just and it's
spicy?
It's spicy.
You just tear gassed.
I just tear gassed
You just
myself.
tear gassed yourself. Self, as it said.
Y'all just tear gas. Shoot.
Bless your heart.
Shoot.
All right. Hell yeah, dude. I can't wait to tear into this.
Oh,
Dude,
I'm,
that's
I'm getting a
funny.
little off from the peppers now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I have to remember that like I'm hungry. I love white people taco night,
Yes.
but there is spice in here, boy.
yes.
Pace
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
Some of it, not anything extreme though. I'll say that.
I know, but for me, pace yourself. Pace yourself.
Yeah, the shrimp has some habanero sauce in it,
Treat
but even
yourself.
that isn't like super duper spicy or anything like that.
yeah.
I have no idea what Joe did with the ground beef, so
Oh, evil laugh.
the chicken is not. The chicken is just the jerk sauce.
Yes.
So I think
That's good, man. That's great. That if that
thing
tastes as
is-
good as Kyle says it does, that's one good selling
the
point.
thing
for
Dude,
is-
that
just
sauce,
fucking
for
grab
sure.
a piece. That is unbelievably
Snag
good.
a little piece.
I
there's
have
plenty.
firmly ADHD, and I made the ground meat first, so I don't know what's in the ground meat.
He forgot. Already forgot.
aside from the beef spices,
Yeah, aside from the beef spices,
Okay.
there are several things in there. I did play.
it does look like you put some onion.
I just got a picture from my
maybe
Uncle
tomato?
Tom who is in Alaska right now, and he saw a moose.
Oh, moose
That's
are
all-
crazy.
Breaking moose. Everyone stop what you're doing. There's a moose on the loose.
How many can he do?
Moose on the loose, and he's chasing the caboose. Looks like a goose. Dropping a deuce.
God damn it.
Good.
Baba ganoush.
Oh! That was the Baba Ganoush.
Go get
I
the noose.
just watched Wedding Crashers recently. It was phenomenal.
I never watched it all the way through.
Oh, we're missing out, man. Great
I
movie.
know.
Phenomenal
Like
movie.
I said, not a big movie guy. There's so many
Yo,
movies I've never
pass
seen.
pass me a thing of chicken there, Kyle.
Are we just like
We're all gonna-
going
yeah,
we're
we're all
going
gonna-
we're going savage on this right now?
We're too hungry.
We're getting a replay of what happened in Boston, but instead of steak, it's a slice of chicken.
No,
my
there's steak
God.
coming.
I didn't really
Wow.
have anything on it.
Holy crap!
Here we go. Let me a boy.
There's no spice in it, dude. It's just tender, juicy chicken.
Oh my god.
Shrimp.
Okay. Yep, that is
Pass it back around.
that's gonna be a staple for me.
Send it back.
Oh wait, let me get a shrimp in there.
Shrimpy. It's shrimpy time.
Get a little hit of shrimp. Seafood.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
The
We got the shrimp, we got the ground beef, we got the
Holy
salsa, we
shit.
got the guac, we got the cut up
Damn.
peppers, and we got the chicken. Man, this is like I don't think all we've been doing is making
Hey, can
little
we-
side
can we
conversation.
real quick, Bob?
Yeah.
Let me just.
Here,
making
I'll
side
mute you there.
conversation
No,
and
no,
just
no.
and
Enough?
just checking on Joe to hurry him up, and this
Let's
is what he
just-
does for
Let's
us.
just look at that real quick.
Oh wow.
She
That's a
is
fine piece of meat.
she is a big old hunk of meat there.
Slice that bitch up and get over here.
I don't know if this is visible for you guys.
Oh, I can see it.
I see it from here. I can see that.
That's a nice big golden brown biscuit.
The problem.
meat
Are there
there.
3 actual plates up there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just threw my phone. Cool.
White people
threw your phone?
Yeah.
night.
Where?
It's next to me.
Okay. I don't know if there's 3 actual plates, but there's
Yeah.
3 things of chicken or 3 things of meat.
Joe, we
I'm
use
gonna
paper
step away
plates. We'll
for a
be
sec.
good.
No, not for that much meat and juice. I think it's gonna be juicy.
That looks so good.
I'm gonna need an actual plate for that too.
Oh, I thought you meant for us.
No,
How are we going to swing
Fuck
this?
you
'Cause we're
guys.
all-
Paper.
We're all so hungry. We're all just
I
going to
think
be eating.
we'll
Ravenous.
just sit here. We'll be like, all right, this is what
Yeah,
it
that way,
is.
first
Special
store,
thanks. We'll wrap it up and
on
then
the
we'll eat
break.
kind of off.
I think that would be
We'll
great.
eat off
Yeah.
camera.
I'm fucking.
Because also I have no space right in front of me.
True.
Because I have all the audio
Dude,
equipment
we
and
banked
everything.
a fucking good episode here, man. I had a lot of laughs, man. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, a lot of good laughs.
I love this. I
Hell
love
yeah.
having both you and Tyler come on.
Yeah, thank you.
Be able to talk about
We like
just random shit.
Yeah.
Before we do wind up signing off, obviously I want to get all the food on the table before
Yeah.
we off.
Of course.
Let's talk one more time about Saucetoberfest.
Sure. Yeah.
When is it? What do we have going on?
So it's at Schaefer Farms, Flemington, New Jersey, 14th, 15th. September. It's a family event. There's live music, there's hot sauce, there's food, there's pumpkin carving, there's pumpkin picking, there's beer, there's local artisans. Schaefer Farms has a really nice, cool farm store where you can get all kinds of sauces and drinks and just handmade stuff, local artisans. And it's just a cool, fun family event, and it's kind of like a kickoff. Excuse me. It's like a kickoff to fall. Gets everything going for the everything leading up to Halloween, and it's a really good time. I love Saucetoberfest, and actually, fun fact, Saucetoberfest is what got me into hot sauce. It's where I met John, a couple years back. Yeah, it was a good time. I literally
The origin story.
it is the origin
Hey, Bob,
story.
how's that shot?
Of course, it is the origin story of my hot
Looks
sauce.
really good, Joe.
My hot sauce career, my hot sauce world. And I will be at Saucetoberfest both days. I will also be at New York City Hot Sauce Festival on Saturday, September 21st. Pretty cool fest run by Steve Seabury of High River Sauces, featured on Hot Ones.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, he's a good guy. Steve's a neat guy. And a lot of guys from our shows go there. John will be there from White House Station Sauce Co. Ron from Hell's Kitchen will be there. Jersey Barnfire, I believe, will be there. All the old, the good staples. DEF CON, all them guys. New York City Hot Sauce Fest. It'll be a good time.
That's awesome. I cannot wait for that. And as you can see, we're getting the up close, just
The live
Sorry.
slice.
money
just-
shot.
It
Of,
just looked real good.
The full slice.
this is literally the full slice. The full slice of the steak.
The man. He's putting it
Man.
The food
Joe
sitting
is-
here, it's driving me insane.
I said
I
it was
know,
going to be
I-
juicy. It's dripping on the floor.
Dude, he's living true to his Instagram name, Eat at Joe's, for sure. We are about to do that.
Eat at Joe's.
I went to the restaurant once.
Far less dancing and singing, though.
I went to the restaurant
Here.
once and demanded free food because I was wearing shoes that said "Eat at Joe's" on them. They did not
Just
abide.
because of the shoes?
Well, I always gamed under that name. I
So
was
you
like,
literally beat the franchise to the name.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
I own the Instagram. It's at Eat at Joe's.
I believe it. You got
They
it.
don't have it. I do.
You have it.
You quite literally outlasted the brand.
Joe Domain squatted. Dude,
No,
I
I
bought
couldn't
some
get the
domains.
website.
When they legalized weed, I bought Shoobies and Doobies, ShoobiesDoobies.com, like all the .coms I could think of. Oh, boy, look at
that
that.
steak looks phenomenal.
All right, I guess.
Well,
Boy, oh boy, oh.
Here,
Well,
Joe, before you go back, let's
Yeah.
wrap up the show.
Yep.
If you want to jump on with us,
Yeah.
because the two
just
shot.
kind of do like a little overview of everything we got here, I guess, and
what
yeah,
sauces you
put a little
incorporated?
button on this whole
Pretty little button on it.
chef challenge, if you will.
I don't remember.
Food looks
I
like
think
crap.
you did great job, Joe. First of all, thank you. This is amazing. Look at all this.
All right, I'm gonna pull everything up now, so we
Feel
don't
good?
mix
Feel good to
anything
sit
up.
down?
Yeah, I had to crack my back.
Yeah. All right.
So we've got the chicken
yes,
with your marinade.
from One Love Jerk Hut.
Yep.
Yep.
That
The
is
classic
all
sauce.
of that's on there. The classic.
We have
Wow.
the flank steak with whatever you marinated it in.
The Harmacy. Well, that was salt, pepper, and essence with the compound butter in there.
Yeah, I drenched it with compound butter as it was smoking.
From Harmacy, their chi-chi sauce.
I was gonna put lime on there but I don't know what the essence is, so I didn't want to chance it. So we could do that after.
Yeah.
The guac is a little bit of like my guac that I normally make, but then I added the DEF CON garlic powder.
Oh yes.
And
Beauty.
a little bit of jalapeno hot sauce.
Okay.
The jalapeno cilantro on.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I
Okay.
think I
From
do
Earthquake?
have.
Okay.
That's from
I have
Earthquake.
one
Good.
one jalapeno diced and put in there as well.
Okay.
Good.
The salsa is tomato, and onion and cilantro, and
Beauty.
then mixed in with
Nacho Mama sauce.
nacho mama sauce.
Okay.
Baja Mojo.
Sweet.
And
Oh yeah, I
then,
smelled that.
because I already put cilantro in it, I use the cilantro hot sauce again into there. Just a little bit of splash to get a little bit more cilantro.
Okay.
The ground beef is both of the Spice Beasts.
Oh, good. Oh, that's good. Smart.
Oh, you remembered.
Yeah. Yay. And then, those are the two that I do remember.
Oh, okay. There's more.
I
Rest
think I
question
did
mark?
a little bit of black
sauce.
pepper. I think I did a little bit of Aleppo pepper in there. Just to
In
the ground beef.
Okay. Okay, that'll be interesting.
There is a sauce in there. I don't remember which one it is.
Cool.
And then as I barbecued it on the flat top, I squeezed in a half lime, like a quarter of a lemon.
You finished it with that. Good.
Yep. Then
Smart.
tossed in diced tomatoes, let them cook for a little bit, kind of incorporated it to get a little bit of that juice, like the taco juice.
Yeah.
And then right before I took it off, diced garlic.
Good.
So
Good,
the
good.
jalapeno and the green peppers are just smoked for about 25, 30 minutes.
Smart.
Diced, so you could put it on
Beautiful.
as needed.
Love
And then
it.
the
I love
shrimp
that idea.
is your marinade.
Awesome.
Love it.
Man,
And
Shrimp marinade.
great
is
job,
Heckler's.
man.
Very good, man. Thank you.
Pineapple
Thank you very
habanero.
much. Very honored. This is a big
And
spread,
we
man.
also don't forget Graham's corn salad as well.
Yeah, it's over
Oh,
there.
yes.
Corn salad.
With the DEF CON evil garlic.
Sorry, I didn't make it, so I forgot about it.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Very
special
good.
thanks to all of the fantastic hot sauce makers that were that hooked us up with some of the sauces.
Yeah, man.
I
On behalf
cannot
of
wait
Philly
to eat
Hot
these.
Sauce Festival, thank you for doing that.
This is
Very
so
cool.
much fun, and we'll have another one after Saucetoberfest. It might be a little while, just
Yeah.
to
We'll
you
do
know,
our harvest
recover.
thing we've always talked about.
But that is going to be awesome.
Excellent.
So
Man, that's it.
special thanks to that. Kyle, Tyler, both of you guys, thank you so much for coming on with us tonight.
Thanks for
Thank
feeding
you for
us,
having
man.
us,
Thanks
man.
for
This
having
is
us.
always so much fun. I love it.
Always.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so for one final time, make sure you check us out, all the social medias, tabletoptrio.com. You can join us Monday nights. We broadcast Total Nonstop Racing, iRacing League. Tuesday nights, the Speed Xfinity Series League as well. And live here, all the different social medias and wherever you find podcasts. So for one final time, I'm Bob.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Graham.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Kyle.
It's been the Tabletop Trio Podcast. Have a great night.